I started this business since from grassroots, where I don't have even 1,000 naira as a capital to start this business. But I was very interested to have a business. So I start with a small capital, at least if I could remember, with almost at least 500 naira. I start to go and buy nails and other some little materials that will help me to start practicing how to make a shoe. I start from 1 paste, and also gradually I can do more than 3 pieces. I can do more than 10 pieces. Gradually, I have a shop.
Just by default, the fact that the formal economy cannot create enough jobs for the teeming youth population, young people have to create opportunities for themselves. And we found 3 interesting trends that has to do with the growing youth population. The first is that young people are more driven by a sense of purpose and more than ever before. And this is tied to a post-COVID employment reality where they are willing to explore alternative employment channels. So we've seen cases in the north and eastern part of the country where young people study professional courses like engineering, and just for the sake of passion, they would go into agriculture or go into creative businesses.
My name is Miss Mary Jane Okoli, and I'm the CEO of House of Mary Jane and HMD Fashion Academy. Well, my journey so far, I'm actually a graduate of the University of Ibadan. I studied pharmacy. I started from my university days. One thing that made me become a fashion designer is basically because I was trying to provide solution, and being someone that is very meticulous, someone that pays attention to details, I didn't like what I was getting. And then I said, you know what, let me just learn this thing. So the idea was to make clothes for myself, but I started making for myself, and a lot of my friends, colleagues, family, they loved what I was wearing, and that's how House of Mary Jane was born, basically.
I started content creation when I was in my final year in the university. I was struggling with school. I've always struggled with, I was not studying a course that I wanted to study. And I'm a Nigerian. You have to do what your parents want you to do. So I was basically doing what my parents had advised me to do, and it wasn't working for me in a lot of ways.
My dad wanted me to be an accountant. He gave me a lot of ideas why accounting should be what I should pick. I did go to school to study accounting. I did. But then the dance still found me.
I was studying medicine and surgery then. I felt like I wasn't in the right direction and I needed to make money. Like I love fun things, doing fun things. So medicine was like a hectic stuff for me. So after my 4th year in school, writing my MBBS exam, I dropped out of medicine, moved to microbiology. One thing about me, I like to do something exceptional, something different. Being an entrepreneur, I've enjoyed creating things to solve a particular problem for people. And I told people that this year, I'm not just going to be making dresses. I'm going to be looking at women's challenges women have when it comes to dresses and their body. And I'm going to be making dresses to solve such challenges.
Another interesting trend has to do with traditional market, indigenous employment models. So from open markets like the famous Balogun market in Lagos, to Komi market in Kano, and Onitsha market in Anambra, traditional trade outlets actually remain the biggest segment in most markets across major value chains. As of 2017, Alaba International Market Lagos, the largest electronics market in West Africa, had its over 10,000 merchants produce about $4 billion worth of turnover every year.
Across Nigeria, there's a strong enterprise culture that places high value on the apprenticeship system and independence through small business startups. The Igbo apprenticeship system stands out as the world's largest business incubator, nurturing some of the biggest tycoons across industries in Africa. Today, this model offers the possibility of a modern training approach to meet the evolving demands of industries. Through hands-on learning, apprentices gain practical insights and hone essential skills like problem solving and critical thinking.
My name's Honorable Good Luck Joseph Mary. I'm a native of Abia State. A shoemaker, like you can see. I've been in this industry for 38 years. This business started with a cobbler, one man who was cobbling shoe. You know what I mean by that? From patching the shoes, gradually, he came to think about the people that made the shoe. You know, the shoes we were having that time came from Italy and Brazil, some from Spain. Cool. So as he was coupling these shoes, he started to think about on how to make a full shoe by himself. So when this man started this business, started doing it, people had interest to come into the field. Then he started training them. After training you train up another person. That person will train up another person. From there, the thing started to expand. And by that time, people had interest. So that interest, because it was fetching money, it was booming by that time. People from Lagos, Onitsha, other parts of this country, they were coming down here to buy. So the apprentices were coming on interest and on choice because the business was booming.
So I've been doing this work for like 2 years now. I learned the work on 2021. So this is my like 3 to 4 years now. With time, once your head is there, you will learn it. Like it's 1 year now. I told him that he will learn the work just 1 year. Unlike me, I learned mine 7 months. So I give him the grace of 1 year to learn the work.
This is my 3 years learning this work. And we deal on motor pass. Okay, we actually, when I finished my secondary school, so I was planned to enter into a university. But due to the money issues, so I got to stop so that I can learn something. So I just choose the motor pass because I've been hearing about it. You want to serve someone here, that should be 7 years. 7 years, yeah. This business is really paying, but some of us doesn't know. Or they think of how to get sharp money or, all this Yahoo stuff, false stuff. But I'm super proud. I'm super proud of it. It's a very good one. Actually, in future, I plan to start up my own business, at least to be an organ myself, that kind of thing. So, because it's a nice business. It's a nice thing. If you bend down and learn it.
The Igbo apprenticeship system continues to shape individual success stories and has laid the foundation for a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem. These young apprentices are not just learning to work. They're being equipped to train up the next generation after them.
The creative sector is the second largest employer of labor with a high level of informality. And when you also look at the value chain in the creative sector, it's amazing, right? The amount of job opportunities and work opportunities that exist in that sector.
When I first started, I would call what I was doing an informal job, but now I don't really think it's an informal job.
I think a lot of influencers and content creators are just moving and we're just figuring things out as we go. And also that's because in this part of the world, a lot of people still do not regard content creation as a serious job.
The biggest challenge is acceptance. The environment we live in, like, even my own parents, it took them a while to understand what I was doing. So yes, one of the major challenges is acceptance. You step into a place and then you call yourself a dancer. So now we are looking for tush names, movement artists, performance artists. So you call a dancer, you look down on you.
Beyond this mixed bag that we're talking about is helping people to see that, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being in the informal sector. It's playing a huge role within our economic landscape, and we can't lose sight of that.
I think that the major challenge that, the informal sector faces is the constraint around recognition and, some legal framework, which is to say, what are the systems and structures to sort of support the legal framework and recognition for parties in the informal sector.
I've been able to employ up to 30 staffs, some on contracts, some are full-time employments. So currently, I'm actually working with 15 persons, some contracts, some work from the office, some work from somewhere else, but report to the office like 2 or 3 times in a week. Then I have full-time staffs that I also work with.
We have about 100+ workers, in the market. Some they come in the evening, some they have other work. Then when they are finished with the other work, then they come to the market.
Dancers working with me indirectly, about 2,000 dancers.
We've been able to provide jobs for like so many people. Currently, we have close to 15 to 16 people on our payroll. It's still a small business though, but then again, that is where structure comes in.
The growth in the number of mobile money providers and digital payment agents have expanded financial inclusion by providing digital payment services to informal sector entrepreneurs, enabling them to access financial services and also making transactions easy.
My name is Chinyere. I'm a POS agent. I stay in Aba. I've been doing it for 2 years now. Yes. So every day I come in the morning, customers start coming in. I do, either you withdraw or you do transfer. That's basically. And here we are in market, it's a shoe plaza, they do shoe plaza. People come from different places to buy markets. To an extent, we are the center because when they come, they withdraw and do transfer. Some will do transfer. When you don't have cash, you do transfer.
The widespread adoption of smartphones and mobile apps has enabled informal sector entrepreneurs to access digital tools, information and services, improving their productivity and efficiency, and also their reach.
I posted my first video on TikTok, actually. It was so terrible. But surprised that video is still there. I left it there. It was so terrible. Every time I record that video, I'm like, okay. I posted my first video on TikTok, and it actually got a lot of views. For a first video, that was huge. I think maybe 10K views or something. I remember that video climbing. I'm like, am I celebrity now? I don't know, but let's see. And then I just started fine-tuning it. I just did that for about a year. On my 10th month, I clocked 100,000 followers on Instagram, which was a very huge thing. It still is, actually. And I'm like, okay.
Beyond access to digital tools and a wider reach, digitization plays a crucial role in aggregating informal workers, simplifying the process of hiring, quality control, and resource sharing. This aggregation boosts their visibility, ultimately driving growth and innovation in the informal economy.
The major challenge we have, basically, is lack of data. We don't have enough data about the informal space. We don't know to what percentage. We don't know the number of plumbers we have in Nigeria, and whether we need more or we even need to just manage the ones we have currently. I think that's one of the most crucial things that needs to be addressed first. With that, it helps us know how and what people need. We don't have that. If you look closely at other economies that have informal guys, you find out that they have enough data about them. As simple as their number, they have identity number that it's tied to each person that helps you know more about them. For us, we employ electricians. We don't know where they've been. We don't know where they're from and everything. I think that's a major challenge that we need to address first. How do we collect data? How is it stored? And how do we interpret those data? That's one of the most important major challenge.
Another challenge is also around access to finance. You'll find out that a lot of people in the informal sector find this constraint because in the first place, they lack the official recognition or statutory status to be able to access some of the credit facility that exists.
Yeah, having money is a key barrier because, why there's a low barrier for entry is because the capital required is low. But despite that being an advantage per se, it's actually a disadvantage when it comes to scale because there are so many businesses. How are they able to scale? How many businesses become bankrupt within a few years of starting?
Because it's hands job, right? There's no constant flow of jobs coming. They can't predict how often jobs will come. Unlike us, that when you get a 9 to 5, they know that you have a job that will pay you a salary every single month. Compared to them, it could be a hit and miss.
So when you're a content creator, you don't have a stable income. Let us start with that. There are months where you feel like you're Dangote, and then there are months where it's like, okay, what's it? It's crickets, right? So you have to find a way to balance it. However, for me as a creator, I think I'm lucky enough to be on YouTube, and on YouTube, when you're monetized and everything, the least amount of money you should make monthly is $100, which is what I do, right? So at least every month I'm sure of $100.
I would say the demand is great, but it can be better, right? And the only way for it to be better is through funding.
We need help from government. Gaskiya, our business need more support. If we get contribution or we get empowerment from government, so that we can grow our business faster than the situation now we are. Because if now I have capital fast, more than the capital I have, like I have 5 to 4 boys under me, they are working with me. If government help me with the capital, so that I can add another boys, reaching to hundreds boys, or past that. Because I have capital that when they come to working place, they have something to do. Due to what? Due to capital.
I know one of my biggest challenges is lights. Being an entrepreneur in Nigeria is really, really crazy. You are suffocating sometimes, you are not able to breathe. If you say you want to give up, there is no job for you anywhere. By the time you are done paying all those things, paying this, paying that, you're paying your staffs, you are actually buying for 900, 1,000 naira to run your generator. NEPA is giving you this huge bill, and when you ask for prepaid meter, it takes a whole year to get a prepaid meter, and they are giving you automated bills, and sometimes it's not even up to what you actually use. It's not even up to the energy you use for a month.
So let's look at utilities. We don't have power, a stable power. So it is a norm for businesses to spend a lot of money to generate power, to operate their businesses. Let me look at barbers, for example. So barbers, ideally they should be making money. But I think a chunk of their money goes into fueling, because how else will they provide their services without fueling?
We are standing on ourselves. It's only that they have squeezed us with these policies they are making in this country that is not helping us. Before they do any policy, they should examine, they should investigate, they should inquire from the grassroots people whether it will be favorable to them or not. If not so, they should do away with such policies.
I would say that we'll need to have a voice at the table in terms of conversations that are taking place in regards to policy and even this regulation that we just talked about. So you can't institute policies or regulations without the body that you're affecting being at the table. And we're not talking about a token place at the table. We're talking about a rightful seat at the table for us to be able to lend our voices as to what the challenges are and what we think the solutions would be. So it's not a top-down approach, but a bottom-up approach.
Even though we know that the majority of the people in the informal sector are young, educated people, there is still a large set of that target audiences that do not have the entrepreneurial training. And if you really think about it, the reason why you could say people who have come out of university is that at some point in time, we sort of legalized or found a way to infuse entrepreneurship into higher education so that
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native. Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribes and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribes and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace, oh, back to honor it, and this we count as gain. To hand unto our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant these our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria
inclusion, and success. You are the heart of this event, and it's my absolute honor to welcome you to this special event. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the MasterCard Foundation. Together, we have embraced the mission to serve talent in all its form, refined, emerging, and undiscovered. A heartfelt thank you to our partners. Special appreciation to the Joint National Association of Persons Living with Disability, JONAPID, the Kano State Chapter, who have worked tirelessly to make today a reality. Your efforts have turned this into a landmark, one day that we would hope would leave a lasting mark. To our distinguished guests from the Kano State Government, we are truly honored by your presence. To our esteemed panelists and keynote speakers, thank you so much for lending your voices and experience to this important conversation. As we begin, I encourage each and every one of us to fully immerse ourselves in today's activity. Ask questions, take notes, engage with the sessions and with the panelists. Think not just about what to hear, but about how you can apply it moving forward. And with that, it's my distinct pleasure to officially declare this event open. Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, and let's make today a truly impactful and inspiring day. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for him once again. Thank you so much, Mr. Ini Kide, for that wonderful welcome speech. Thank you so very much. Before we go further, or before we dive into this event properly, I just want us to do something very seamless. It is more of, it is encouraging, simple. Now, how many of us came with our phones here? If we came with our phones, I'm very sure everyone seated here came with their mobile phones. So what we are going to do, very easy peasy, very simple, is this. Now we are going to make a video. Please let me have a phone. Let me have my phone. Thank you. Let me have a phone. Okay. So it's very simple. I'm going to be having my phone now, and we are just going to scream. We're just going to scream, empowered to achieve what? More. Thank you. Very simple. It's really easy peasy. So you're just going to scream, empowered to achieve more. I just want you to be excited this morning. That's it. Now, when you take the video, probably later when you leave here, you can, make sure you tag Jobberman Nigeria via Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Just tag us. So you're going to make a video. I want you, everybody bring out your phones. Let's do that. Let's do it. International DJ, are you ready? Okay. Just play a very, a very soft song rather. So we're going to do this. Everyone take your phone. Inawairuku. Ungani, thank you. Perfect. So you're going to take your phones and then you're going to make a video while the DJ play a very soft, solemn song so that we can just vibe. You take a video and then post. Shikenan. That's it. Very simple. Easy peasy. Are we ready? We're ready, right? Okay. DJ, are you ready? Thank you. So after the count of 3, that's what we're going to be. That's what we're going to be doing that. So take your phone, bring out your mobile phone. Now, bring it down, thank you. Bring it down a bit, bring it down. Thank you, international DJ. Now, you're going to take a video. You could take a video of yourself, if you're okay with it, or you can take a video of this wonderful event. It could be a video of the stage, or it could be a video of you and your partner, or you and someone seated, the person seated close to you. Take a video and then just post it. You post hashtag empowered to achieve more. Are we ready? Okay, let's do that once again. So I'm going to give us 1 minute and then we're going to move to the next segment. So I'm going to make my own video right now and then I'm going to be posting as we speak on LinkedIn and also on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, thank you. Are we done taking the pictures and the video? Take a picture. Don't you like what you see? I love what I'm seeing right now. Take a picture. You could also take a picture of me as they compare MC Fabs. You can post as well. Beautiful. But make sure the hashtag is there to let the world know that something spectacular, something phenomenal is happening right now in Kano City at the Amani Event Center. I love the fact that we are all doing it. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. Now post. Let's post right now. Post it. Hashtag empower to achieve more. Yes. Jobberman Nigeria. Hashtag. And then post. Thank you. Okay, now bring it down. Bring it down. Thank you. Now, let me tell us the reason why I said we should do this. Did you know that when you take a picture and then you tag Jobberman, hashtag empower to achieve more, we'll try as possible to give a prize to the highest person with the person with the highest engagement. Is that not beautiful? So let's do it. That's the reason why I want us to do it, because someone is going to be going home with something very, very special this afternoon. All right. Thank you. So moving to the next segment of today's event, I would like to welcome a very special man who is going to be coming to, tell us about the Jobberman's initiative. All we got to know, everything that we got to know about the Jobberman, and he's here with us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too busy, please, a tenacious applause as we welcome the Senior Workforce Development Consultant at Jobberman Nigeria, Mr. Daniel Owegi. Please, a round of applause for him. Sir, you're welcome. So he's going to be telling us all we need to know about the Jobberman, and I tell you, it's going to blow your mind. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to stand on the existing protocols. To our government officials, I say thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And to our partners in progress, thank you for also being here. So my assignment this afternoon is very, very simple. I just want to talk to you about Jobberman and what we do and our initiatives and how they impact your lives in today's landmark of our workforce development. Thank you. So, Jobberman, created in 2009, has actually grown to become Nigeria's leading recruitment platform online. But we do not just stop there. We have actually graduated from just doing an online business to begin to engage people physically to see how we can actually impact their lives. Now, when we do this, in 2020, while we were still doing this, we were able to, secure a partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, and that has actually helped us to be able to reach more lives. Why? The MasterCard Foundation has a mandate to be able to see how they can put 30 million Africans in dignified and fulfilling roles, and we at Jobberman Nigeria, we are so glad to see that we are helping them fulfill this mandate. Now, we had a 5-year project with them that ended in 2024, and in that span of time, we were able to train about 1.8 million Nigerian youths, and we were also able to put in dignified and fulfilling jobs, over 500,000 of that exact number. I expect that you should be excited, but none of you is clapping. You should be excited that about 512,000 Nigerian youth has actually left the unemployment landscape because we were able to partner with the foundation. Now, in phase 2, we are even moving into a bigger picture. We are being much more ambitious. We intend to actually train over 3 million Nigerian youths and also put in dignified and fulfilling jobs 1.8 million Nigerian youths. Now, how do we intend to achieve all of that is the reason why I'm talking to you this afternoon. I want to talk to you about our initiatives. We have come to understand that talent is not lacking. How many of you agree? If you look to your left and to your right, you will understand that you're seated close to someone that is very, very much talented. But what is the problem? The opportunity to actually place that talent is what the challenge is. And that is exactly what MasterCard and other partners here in this room and Jobberman, we are looking to fulfill, to see how we can help this talent secure and find the right opportunity for themselves. I'll be talking to you about our training offerings and also our job center. Now, how do we achieve all of this? So we have gone ahead to say one of the routes to which Nigerian youths can become, gainfully employed is to actually get themselves workforce ready. You would agree with me that, when you are much more equipped with what is happening in the landscape of the workforce development this day, you would realize that you stand a better chance of landing yourself a better opportunity. So we took it upon ourselves to begin to train Nigerian youth in diverse skills, not necessarily what you go to gain in a university setting, but something that should help you thrive and succeed in this present day workforce landscape. Things like our soft skills training, our entrepreneurship and small business course, our financial literacy training. These are trainings that if you find yourself in, by any chance, the opportunity to be able to take these trainings, please do not make light of it because it is very, very important. Now, in our soft skills training, what do we train you? We train you with, skills that will help you succeed in this present-day workforce market. Things like emotional intelligence. These are skills that employers are actually and readily looking in any potential job seeker that they get to interface with today. As our HR professionals in the house, they will agree that whenever they're doing an interview with any potential job seeker, they're trying to see how patient the person is. Sometimes they go ahead to even see how they can ask some frustrating questions to see and determine how patient you are. These are things you learn from our trainings and also our entrepreneurship skill and small business course. It's something that rightfully positions you to become what? A better business person. It teaches you how to handle your business. And there's a catch to this. It even gets sweeter and better by the day because what? Jobberman Nigeria has been able to secure a partnership with FCMB. And what does that partnership speak to? It simply means that you take that course and you stand yourself an opportunity to actually secure a loan facility with a bank to either start up a business or, invest in your already existing business. I don't see excited people in the house this afternoon. We all understand that starting up a business is a big challenge in this present time. Why? Because of financing it. But Jobberman has been able to secure a partnership with FCMB to say when you take our training, all you need to do is walk into an FCMB bank, a First City Monument Bank, and you tender your certificate to say you have taken that training, and they will do all the necessary checks for you. And the important thing to say is it is a single-digit interest loan facility, which simply means you are not expected to pay an exorbitant interest rate on it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So when you do that, you stand the opportunity of starting your own business, and especially with the stereotype around people living with disabilities. So we at Jobberman, we encourage them a lot to see how you should be able to venture into any kind of business, no matter how little it is. So I'll encourage all of you in the house, all of our partners that are interfacing with people with disability, to encourage them to take our trainings and as well, stand the opportunity of, landing themselves a loan facility that will help them start up a business. Thank you. And also, I want to talk to you about another very, very strong initiative that we came about. Now, earlier while I started speaking, I said created in 2009, we have moved from just being an online recruitment platform into becoming what your everyday solution to landing yourself your true and that job that you are seeking to get. So how have we achieved this? We went further to say we needed to create job centers in locations where we have learners, where we have interfaced with people, we have trained them. What is the purpose of this job center? Somebody wants to ask. It is just, a hub where an employer gets to meet with what? A job seeker, and the magic happens. So, but when you walk into our job center, what we do is we try to see how we can build you. We try to see how we can provide some free services like CV reviews, career counseling, just in case you are, having challenges with the career path you want to pursue. We provide such services in our job centers. And the catch is, every services we provide in our job centers, they're all for free. You do not have to pay a dime. So as a job seeker, you can walk into our job centers to say, I want my CV reviewed, or I need guidance on what career path I should pursue because I've been having some confusion here and there. And we have trained experts in our job centers that will guide you through this, hard time to bring you into the light of your career. Now we have about 6 job centers in Nigeria at the moment in 3 northern states, Katsina, Bauchi, and Kaduna. But don't get angry, because the good news is in just a few weeks, we'll be launching in Kano. We'll be launching in Benue, we'll be launching in Ogun, we'll be launching in Oyo, we'll be launching in Edo State, and sometime in the half of the year, we'll be launching in Akwa Ibom. We want to see how we can reach out to so many Nigerian youths that have this challenge of landing themselves their desired jobs. So how does this work for the employer? The employer also enjoys the benefit of every services being free also. You know how it is for you to, go online and look for a recruitment agency to help you fulfill a role, and you get to pay them. But all you need to do this time around is register with our job centers or walk into any of our job centers, especially in Kano State when we launch. Just walk into our job centers and tell us, we have this role that we are looking to fulfill. And you know very well that Jobberman is your trusted solutions to providing the right talent to every kind of role that you are looking to fulfill. And I say again, it is totally free. You first of all need to know about the job center, then you need to register with the job center, then you need to list your jobs on our platform and allow us help you match that job opportunity with the right talent. And I say again, in a few weeks, we'll be launching in Kano State and some other states in Nigeria. And we hope to see you in our job centers to take the advantage of whatever it is we are doing there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
If you want to clap, make it better. Make it louder. Thank you so much, Mr. Daniel Owaige. Thank you for that wonderful, the wonderful words you just said. Okay, now before we move into the keynote speech, which is one of the most important reasons why we are here, this keynote speech is going to be taken by our mother, Hajia Binta. She's here with us. Please, a round of applause for Hajia Binta. But before she come on stage, I would like to invite, you're welcome, Mr. Abubakar Balarabe.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. My name is Abubakar Balarabe Isa. I'm the project director for Spider Technologies Limited. Spider Technologies Limited is an IT hub in Kano that has established a partnership with Jobberman, Nigeria. And I believe and 100% sure that we all know what Jobberman has been doing for the past 5 years. I believe all of us are testament to what they brought to Kano. I am a living witness. I have seen some of my students here that benefited from this training, of soft skills training. And I've had more than enough of the testaments, the good deeds, and how Jobberman training transformed our youths. How Jobberman training enabled our youths to secure dignified and fulfilling work. And how this Jobberman soft skills training equipped our youths with the right and necessary skills to thrive in their day-to-day activities and also thrive in their businesses. So this is a great opportunity. We at Spider Technologies Limited, we are here to support and work together with Jobberman to make sure that we achieve the set objectives together. And we cannot do that alone. We need your support and all the dignitaries, the government officials, and the members of our communities, local communities. This training is for everyone, in as much as you're within the age of 18 to 35 years. And this is something that we can refer our brothers and sisters, our communities. Our door is always open. Our office is located at number 4 Abinsa House, Kano Zaria Road, close to Platinum Cinema, directly opposite to Audubako Secretariat, Kano. And maybe if there is need, I can share my contact for those that wants to partake in this, either as mobilizers or as trainees or any other thing. Can I share my contact here? Okay. So the contact is 080 36 67 0127. I'll repeat it again. 080 36 67 0127. Thank you so much for the great opportunity. Thank you so much, Jobberman. Thank you, MCF. We're grateful to be here. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Please, a round of applause for him once again. Allah kutapa mishi. Just make it louder. Thank you. And I like the fact that it was very seamless, very brief. Thank you very much, Mr. Abubakar. Thank you. Now we're going to be going into the keynote address by our mother. But before we bring her up, I had to do my due diligence, by carefully researching about this wonderful woman. And I tell you, everything that I found were mind-blowing. Now, I am particularly excited about her, not just because of her charisma and demeanor, but also her profound love and advocacy towards persons with disability. She is not just a mother, but an achiever who is committed in making positive impact on the society. A woman who is always setting the bar, a top-tier woman, and still counting. Please, a round of applause again. Thank you. No, come on. Yeah, it's better. Hajiya barkanki da zuwa.
No, thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. ‘Yan uwa ina muku barka da zuwa 'yan uwana musamman masu bukata ta musamman. Sannu mu da zuwa. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah once again. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. It is an honor to stand before you today at this forum dedicated to celebrating our achievement and sharing a path toward greater employment. Your presence here is not just symbolic. It is a powerful testament to your resilience, determination, and unwavering spirit. Together, we are proud that when barriers are challenged, progress becomes inevitable. As we gather here under the theme Empowerment to Achieve More, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the stride we have made as a community and as a state. The Kano State government, through the policies and initiative, has taken meaningful steps toward fostering inclusion. From gender inclusion, program targeting young women with disability, to infrastructure projects aimed at accessibility. This effort have laid a strong foundation for change. However, it is equally important to recognize the gaps that remain. Gap in education, employment opportunities, societal perception, and inclusive infrastructures. These challenges persist, but they also provide opportunities for us to work together and build a better future. Barriers faced by persons with disability and how to overcome them. Let us first address the barriers that continue to hinder our progress, which include societal perception. The misconception about disability often lead to stigma and exclusion. We must challenge this stereotype by showcasing, as this gathering is an example, by showcasing the invaluable contribution persons with disability make in the society. Infrastructure, full participation, and deny us equal opportunity. Accessibility design should no longer be optional. It must be mandatory. Limited access to education. Too many children with disability are still left out of classroom. By investing in accessible vocational and digital skill training, we can equip them with tools to thrive in a rapidly changing world. Workplaces, actionable solution. 1, expand access to vocational and digital training tailored to persons with disabilities. Foster mentorship network that connect experienced professionals with aspiring youth. Advocate for inclusive government-led initiatives that prioritize accessibility and equity. The role of government in empowerment. The Kano State government, especially under the current administration, has demonstrated commitment to inclusion through several progressive frameworks and programs. For example, policies ensuring pre-education for students with disability. A round of applause for the government. Gender-inclusive measures supporting young women with disability who face intersecting challenges and discrimination. However, there is still room for growth. Partnerships like this forum play a critical role in bridging existing gaps. By bringing together the stakeholders from government, civil society, and the private sector, we create platforms for dialogue, innovation, and accountability. Together, we can ensure that no one is left behind. Empowerment through partnership and community. Empowerment does not happen in isolation. It thrives on collaboration. Today, I call upon everyone in the room to enhance their role in driving inclusion. For government officials, prioritize funding for inclusive education and accessible infrastructures. For the private sectors, create workplace where persons with disability can strive, offer mentorship, scholarship, and career advancement opportunities. Civil society organization, amplify your voices and advocate for systematic change. Then person with disability. Continue to lead by example. Share your stories. Share your challenging norms and inspire others to dream bigger. Forums like this can serve as a springboard for opportunity, awareness, and policy shift. They remain us of the power of mentorship, networking, peer support in building resilience and fostering success. Then call to action. As I conclude, I leave you with a challenge and a message of hope. To the women in this room especially, you are the backbone of our movement. Your courage and determination inspire us all. Do not let anyone tell you that you cannot achieve. You are empowered, capable, and deserving of every opportunity to succeed. To employees, educators, and community leaders, make inclusion a reality, please. Open doors, remove obstacles, and create environment where everyone can thrive. Finally, I want to end with a quote that resonates deeply with our theme. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. A statement by Nelson Mandela. Today, we rise, and just for ourselves, but for the generation to come. Let us strive for a world where persons with disability can achieve their full potentials and live fulfilling, dignified lives. Thank you.
Please, a round of applause once again. Thank you very much. Kowayache Mungode. No, Bana Jinkukuche Mungode. So what an excellent and a very excellent and what an excellent woman we have here. Please, Ma, are we going together? Thank you. Please, a round of applause for her once again. Yes, please. Thank you very much, Ma, for that wonderful keynote address. Thank you. Please, a round of applause for her once again. Atapa Mata. Thank you so much, Hajia Bintabala. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Next is the goodwill message. And this goodwill message is by Hajia Sadia Abdul Bichi, Special Advisor to Kano State Governor for Women's, Children, and Disability. Highly and honorably represented by Alhaji Muhammad Sambu, Director, Administration and General Services. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we receive please a round of applause, a round of applause. So you're welcome.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Kindly permit me to stand on the existing protocol or to get into the protocol already established by correcting the MC. I'm Mohamed Samba Ilyasu, the Director, Admin and General Services, representing the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry for Women Affairs, Children and Disabled. While the Deputy Director here present, Alhaji Zubairu, is representing Hajia Sadia Abdubichi, who is the senior advisor to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kano State. Ladies and gentlemen here present, I want to extend the honorable profound appreciations for Jobberman for initiating and arranging this important and august gathering. I'm new to the ministry, but as a result of the arrangement I have seen here, Jobberman is a reputable partner that Women Affairs would like to move with. So I would like to take this message to the Honorable Commissioner for the arrangement I have seen here for people with disability, and this seriously aligned with the present administration's policy of helping people with disability. If you can take a look at the nomenclature of the Women Affairs Ministry, it tags as Ministry of Women Affairs, Children, and Disabled. But since inception of the Honorable Commissioner, the Department of Disabled in the ministry is no more in existence. So she sat down with her management team, she think about it, she said why the disabled department is missing. So she wrote a comprehensive memo to His Excellency that it is important for the department to be complete, because there is Department of Child, there is Department of Women. Where is the Department of Disabled? So she writes a comprehensive memo to the Executive Council, very huge and high-level debate in the council, and recommendations were followed that the department should be established, and the director to be posted there should be a person with disability. At the same time, the Honorable Commissioner decided not to sit down. She go ahead in searching for a desirable, a dedicated director. This is why you have seen the doctor living here with us, Dr. Binta Bala, as the director disabled in the Ministry of Women Affairs, Children and Disabled. So I'm highly grateful and enticed about the gathering. Assalamu alaikum. Da Allah zan yi dan magana da Hausa briefly, da Allah ai mun hakuri. Kasancewar wannan taro da na zo na wakilci ita mai girma commissioner, taro ne mai matukar muhimmanci wanda yake taba zuciya, saboda duk abin da ya shafi mutane masu bukata ta musamman gwamnatin jihar Kano ba ta wasa da shi wannan tsari. Wannan shine dalilin da yasa ita mai girma kwamishina da ta zo babu department na disabled, amma a jikin suna women affairs gashi kuma a jiki yana nan a rubuce. Amma da taimakonta da tausayinta da damuwa da ta yi da al'amarin mutane masu bukata ta musamman, Allah ya tabbatar da department na disabled a ma'aikatar women affairs. Kuma Allah ya kaddara ta yi kokari kan cewa tun da recommendations na council ya nuna kan cewa duk wanda za a turo as director to a tabbatar da person ne with disability. Allah ya taimake mu muka zakulo zakakura intelligent hardworking mai qualifications, tunda ina ji kamar doctor a cikin dai mutane masu bukata ina ganin za ta zama kamar wacce take ita ce mai PhD holder a cikin saboda haka wannan department din in kuka lura Allah ya taimake mu zai zama department vibrant, department da zai kawo ci gaba ga mutanen da suke da bukata ta musamman, kai har waɗanda suke ma lafiya kalau, in Allah ya da wannan department din zai taimake su. Saboda haka ina son mika godiyata da kuma murna ga shi wannan department din na Jobberman, kuma Allah ya yarda report mai kyau zan rubuta in tura wa commissioner akan cewa kuma kun riga kun zama partner in progress. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Please, a round of applause for Alhaji Muhammad Sambo, representing the Honorable Commissioner of Women's Affairs and Children and Disabled. Please, a round of applause for him. Alhaji, thank you very much. Thank you so much. We appreciate, and we want to thank you for being here. Thank you for representing our wonderful Honorable Commissioner. Okay, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to welcome a very special man this afternoon. He's also a man of excellence. Now he's going to be coming here representing Hajia Sadia Abdul Bichi, Special Advisor to Kano State Governor for Women, Children, and the Disabled. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we welcome Alhaji Zubairu Abdul Mumin Zubairu, Assistant Director Planning and representing Special Advisor to the Governor on Women's and Children. Please, a round of applause, a round of applause. So Alhaji is going to be doing the goodwill message, highly representing our wonderful mother. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Women Affairs, Children and Disabled, ably represented by the Director, Admin and General Services, in person of Alhaji Muhammad Sambo Ilyasu, the Director, Department of Special Needs, Dr. Binta Bala, Jobberman officials, ladies and gentlemen, civil society organization, I greet you in peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It is my singular honor to stand before you as a representative of the Special Advisor to the Governor on Women, Children and Disabled, in person of Hajia Sadia Abdul Bichi. She is unavoidably here with us. She is unavoidably not here with us, being engaged in another official assignment. But I assure you, she is spiritually with us. It's only not physical, you cannot see her. Today's event is timely and crucial, being organized to empower people with special needs to harness their potentials in areas of entrepreneurship and other professions. This initiative goes in line with current administrative initiatives under the able leadership of Alhaji, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kano State, Alhaji Abakabir Yusuf. The blueprint for this administration gives priority on women empowerment and vulnerable social group, with greater consideration of persons with disability. It has been said earlier by the representative of the Honorable Commissioner, and you heard it, the whole department was created for that purpose. I can see from the theme, you said empowered to achieve more. From the side of the Kano State government, you can see we have enabling environment for persons with disability to thrive, for persons with disability to harness their potentialities in areas of entrepreneurship, in areas of education, in areas of any profession you think of. The reason why I said so, it has been mentioned earlier, we have the whole department created for that purpose. And very soon, a memo will be presented before the council on the new policy, gender equity and social inclusion policy. So anything that you know is preventing persons with disability from accessing educational opportunities, economic opportunities, political opportunities, social opportunities, it is captured in the policy. Meanwhile, another important policy, it is going to be presented very soon. It has never been in the past. This policy is named Women Economic Empowerment Policy. And that policy addresses the need of various vulnerable social groups in which the person with disability are part of the policy. It is worthy to remind this gathering that the women empowerment and youth empowerment is a priority of this administration. This has been demonstrated in every month. 5,200 women receive empowerment package of 50,000 naira each to start business. This is commendable under them. And you can bear me witness, the governor, His Excellency, is committed towards reviving the abandoned institute, various vocational institutes that were earlier abandoned by past administration. At this juncture, I want to extend a goodwill messages to our teeming youth and persons with disability. The special advisor asked me to urge you, persons with the special need, you are able and capable to achieve. You are able and capable to become a governor. You are able and capable to become a professor. You are able and capable to become an engineer. You are able and capable to become a lawyer. So I urge you to go back and mobilize other persons with disability who are begging on the streets. Tell them that they are endowed, they are blessed, they have special skills. And tell them that they are more important here and hereafter. Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. With this point, I wish we appropriate deliberations, and I wish each and every one of you safely return back to his various destinations. Thank you very much.
Please, a round of applause once again. You can make it louder. Make it louder. Make it louder. Thank you. Thank you so much, Alhaji Zubero Abdul Mumin. Thank you so very much, sir, for that wonderful goodwill message. I want us to scream tonight, and I want us to do something as well. Now, and it's also going to be engaging. You know, intervals, we're going to be doing that. You are going to say, I am more than enough. Say it. Let me hear you. Say it. I am more than enough. I am empowered to achieve more. And I'm going to achieve all that God has assigned me to achieve. Thank you very much. Now, we are going to be moving into the panel discussion. This very segment is extremely pivotal, very important for everyone seated here this afternoon. I'm very sure most of you must have, been wondering about one thing or the other, but we are able to have the world-class and best people with all the answers to our questions. And distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am super excited. I am elated. I am thrilled to have these wonderful people right here with us. As I would be calling them to have their seats while we, move further into the panel discussion, I want you to be excited as we receive them. Are we okay with that? Okay. Now, for the panel discussion, is going to be about breaking barriers, empowering persons with disability for business and workplaces excellence. So that is our topic. So these people are going to be telling us all we have to know. If you have your questions during this panel discussion, you can be able to, we'll give the house the room, we'll give the house the opportunity to, ask questions. Thank you. So I'm going to be calling our first panelist this afternoon, Engineer Musa Shaga, Chairman, Joint National Association of Persons with Disabilities, Kano State. Please, a round of applause. He gears on promoting the rights and the welfare of persons with disabilities through coordinated advocacy and engagement. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a tenacious applause for Engineer Musa Shaga. A round of applause once again as he comes. Engineer is actually one of our panelists. And also we have Hajia Maria Ishaq. Hajia Maria is an advocate for albinism and social equity. She expertises with public education on albinism, stigma reduction, and championing equal access to opportunities for organized group. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Hajia Maria. Ma, you're welcome. Thank you. And also the last person on our panelist list is Hajia Husseina Umar. She is the director of Kano Educational Foundation for the Disabled. She is also the deputy charity of the Jonapid. She is the National Association of Persons with Disability. She is also a professional with expertise in disability inclusion programming, community sensitization, and educational advocacy, leading initiatives that promote awareness, accessibility, and inclusive development, especially in education and social services for persons with disability. Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for Hajia Husseina Umar once again. Okay, thank you very much. Now, before we move into the panel discussions, I would want us to do this very, very quick and swift. Please, I would like to welcome Alhaji once again. Sir, you're welcome. Alhaji is going to be coming, and then the Jobberman team is going to be joining him for a picture as he leaves. Are we okay with that? Please, let's just have just a few minutes, and then after that, we're going to move into the panel discussion. Please, a round of applause for Alhaji. Sir, you're welcome. So can we have the Jobberman team? The Jobberman team? Let's have the Jobberman team. And also, can we have Hajia Binta Bala? A round of applause for her once again to be part of this wonderful picture moment. Okay, so we're going to make it very easy, so we can just be here. Okay, so we have to go back then. All right, thank you.
We don't have to move it, it's fine.
Are we ready? Okay. Can everyone smile? Can everyone say cheese? Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause. A round of applause. Thank you very much, Alhaji Mohammed Sambo Ilihasu. So thank you very much. Representing the Honorable Commissioner of Ministry of Women's Affairs, Children and Disabled. Please, a round of applause once again. Thank you so much, Alhaji. Okay. Can we dive into the panel discussions? Okay. All right, thank you. So are we ready for the panel discussion? If you're excited, say empower to achieve more. I can hear you say empowered to achieve more. Thank you very much. Now, sir, you're welcome. Okay, thank you. So we are privileged to have this wonderful people, Engineer Musa Shaga, Chairman, Joint National Association of Persons with Disability, JONAPID, here with us. And also we are also opportune and privileged to have Hajia Maria Ishaq with us. And also we have Hajia Husseina Umar here with us. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. So we are going to make this easy and very peasy, like I said earlier on. This opportunity is once in a lifetime. So that's the reason why I want all our attention to be here. If you are distracted, this is not the time for that. Just listen to what these people are here to tell us. Are you ready? Now, we are going to have someone who's going to be interpreted in Hausa language. Doctor is actually here. He's hearing what we are saying. So he's just going to interpret in Hausa as easy as possible for those of us who do not know how to, speak in English, or we don't know how to, we can't really understand, English. I think it's going to be better for us because this segment is one segment I wouldn't want anyone to be left out. Are we ready? So we're going to be giving Doctor the mic, and Doctor is going to be standing there. Can we have a mic, please? Let's have an additional mic. All right, thank you. Hajia, you're welcome. Hajia, you're welcome. Engineer, you're welcome. Now, in a world, can we have the mic? Let's have the mic, please. Now, when I raise a question, he's just going to say it in Hausa for those of us who cannot really understand, English. So it's going to be very, very sweet. Now, in a world where societal expectation and biases often define the trajectory of individuals with disability, it is crucial to spotlight the narrative that challenges this stereotype and inspire change. Now, this panel session brings together three outstanding people whose work spans disability rights, inclusion, human resources, and social equity. With their unique perspective and lived experience, they will be able to throw more light on the barriers, related to persons with disabilities and the bold ways we will be able to overcome them. So together, we will be able to explore not only the challenges, but also the power of mentorship, community support, and inclusive opportunities in helping persons with disability thrive, both personally and professionally. So our objective, I want us to listen to the objective. Very, very easy. First of all, number one objective is to provide a platform for persons with disability to learn from industry leaders like these wonderful people. Please, a round of applause for them. And also to foster connections among persons with disabilities and experienced professional facilitating valuable exchanges that can lead to future opportunities. And also to inspire individuals with disabilities to aspire for greater achievement by showcasing success story and providing actionable steps towards career and professional fulfillment. So now I want Sir just interpret to them before we move further, just in one. Okay, you know what? What we're going to do is, maybe when it comes to the questions, he's going to interpret that in Hausa.
Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Kamar yadda aka saba a kowane lokaci cikin abubuwan da ake tattaunawa na masu bukata ta musamman, akan so waɗanda suka halarci wannan taro su fahimci kuma su ji abin da ake yi domin su ake yi. Kai tsaye a cikin wannan tattaunawa da za a yi a yanzu da kuka ga tarin al'umma nan a zaune, ga shi shaga shugaban wato al'umma masu bukata ta musamman, ƙungiyoyin masu bukata ta musamman ta ƙasa reshen jihar Kano, ga kuma Hajiya Mariya wadda ita ce shugaban albino kai tsaye, da kuma Hajiya Hassana wadda take zaune domin tattauna wannan batu a gurguje. Abin da ake bukata shine kowanne mai bukata ta musamman ana so ya hararo ko ya hassaso abubuwan da suka zama masa matsala a cikin zaman rayuwarsa, da kuma yadda ake so a kawo hanyoyin da za a magance wannan matsalar domin ya zamto cewa an haɗu, an gudu tare, an tsira tare. Muhimman batutuwan da za a tattauna sun hada da yadda za a samar da damammaki a gare su, da irin wato damar da suke da ita a gudan kansu, da kuma wanda hukunci ya ba su, wato hukumomi aka zauna domin tabbatar da cewa wannan doka ce kuma ka'ida ce tasu, da kuma yadda za a bunƙasa rayuwarsu domin shigo da su cikin al'amuran da suka shafi wato tafikar da al'amura na yau da kullum. Kai tsaye akwai batutuwan da suka sa za a tattauna dinnan, shine kamar a ce a samar da wani haɗakar ƙungiya wacce za ta dinga tattauna matsalar masu bukata ta musamman domin samar da ci gaban kansu, da kuma samar musu da damammaki na harkokin kasuwanci, da damammaki na ci gaba haɗa da kuma abin da ya shafi aikace-aikace. Haka zalika a tabbatar da cewa akwai dangantaka tsakanin ƙungiyoyin masu bukata ta musamman dangane da abin da ya shafi ci gaban rayuwarsu, da kuma yadda za su zamto cewa sun wato cimma nasarori da matsalolin da suke da ita a rayuwa. Haka zalika za a ba su dama domin tabbatar da cewa su da gudan kansu sun fito da shawarwari domin hanyoyin da za a cimma nasarori na rayuwarsu, da kuma tsare-tsaren yadda za su shiga cikin al'amuran da suka shafi harkokin ilimi, da samar da kyakkyawan damammaki na harkokin bunƙasa kasuwanci da ci gaban rayuwarsu baki ɗaya. Wannan kuma a cikin abin da za a tattauna yanzu, mutane ukun da suke zaune da kuke gani, za a yi wannan batu ne akan abin da ya shafe su, akan abin da ya shafe ku masu bukata ta musamman, sannan kuma za a tambaye ku ko kuma ku yi tambaya a cikin abin da aka tattauna domin ƙarin haske cikin abin da ake da bukata. Akwai batun da ya shafi wato yadda za a samar da dama wa masu bukata ta musamman a jihar Kano ya zanto sun cimma muradunsu na tabbatar da dokokin da aka samar a jihar Kano. Haka zalika kuma akwai batun abin da ya shafi shigo da masu bukata ta musamman akan abin da ya shafi aikace-aikace da kuma samun damammaki a sauran bangarori na gwamnati. Kamar yadda kowa ya sani, gwamnati ta riga ta ayyana cewa akwai kaso 5 na abin da ya shafi daukar aiki na masu bukata ta musamman wanda ba a aiwatar da shi. To irin wayannan ka'idojin su ne ake so a ji domin kuma ku fahimta, ku kuma san dalilin da yasa kuka zo wannan waje.
Please, Atapa Mishi. Thank you very much, Doctor. All right, let's dive into the questions.
Yanzu kai tsaye za a tafi bangaren tambayoyi.
Okay, thank you. So, it is a very great honor to have these wonderful people right here with us. These people are with great expertise. They are experts in all of this. They are actually very knowledgeable. they know everything that is associated with persons with disability. So that's the reason why we had to go really far to bring these wonderful people here with us. So now, the very first question will be going to Engineer Musa Shaga. Now, being the fact that you are the chairman of Joint National Association of Persons with Disabilities, Jonapid, Kano State. Now, from your experience as a chairman, what are the most pressing systemic challenges? That means, what are the challenges preventing persons with disability from accessing decent work opportunities? Please, Kapada Hausa.
Abu da take cewa shine mune maka maraba da zuwa wannan waje domin kai ɗaya ne daga cikin waɗanda kake da muhimmanci a cikin mu, kuma kai ne kake shugabantar ƙungiyoyin masu bukata ta musamman ta ƙasa reshen jihar Kano. Mun sani cewa kana da wato ilimi da masaniya akan abin da ya shafi matsalolin masu bukata ta musamman. Tambayar mu anan ita ce, menene kake ganin su ne matsaloli da suke hana masu bukata ta musamman su iya samun damammakin shigowa a dama da su harkokin aikace-aikace da kuma kasuwanci? Wannan shine tambayar da aka yi masa, kuma tambayar da ake sare zai bada ansa kenan.
All right, thank you very much. Engineer.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Manyan baki da suka samu halartar wannan waje, waɗanda suka hada da wakilin mai girma kwamishiniya wanda ya dan fita, kwamishiniya ta mata, ƙananan yara da masu bukata ta musamman, da kuma ita mai girma darakta wadda take kula da wannan bangare, da kuma shugabanni na ita wannan kungiya ta Jobberman. Muna yi muku fatan alheri da kuma fatan Allah ya ba mu nasa a cikin abubuwan da muka sa a gaba. Yan uwana shugabanni na masu bukata ta musamman da kuma mabiya da suka zo wannan guri, ina musu fatan alheri. Abin da ya sa na yi roƙo a wurin su masu gabatar da wannan tsari cewar a ringa tsarma shi da harshenmu na gida, saboda na sani gaskiya da yawa wasu suna kallo ne kawai, baki yana magana yana motsi, amma ba lallai ya zama da sun san me ake cewa ba, wanda haka ya nuna cewar mu ma mun zo da wani nau'i na exclusion, wanda ba ma so a ce we don't want anyone to be left behind. That's why we need to do so. So wannan tambaya da ta yi kamar a nan kowanne a cikin masu bukata ta musamman yana iya ba da wannan amsa, saboda menene ba abin da ya dakile mu masu bukata ta musamman illa abin da nasara yake cewa barriers. Wannan bariya da wadda ita ce hanya mafi sauki ta kaiwa ga discrimination, wadda masu bukata ta musamman suna fuskantar wannan. Ko da yaushe mutane suna ganin mai bukata ta musamman ba komai ba ne, kuma ba zai iya komai ba. So a kungiyance shi yasa kullum za a ji mu over the air muna ta magana akan mai bukata ta musamman zai iya yin komai. Kamar yadda dan uwa ya tafi a nan ya yi bayani cewar za mu iya zama injiniya, to ba ma wai za mu zama injiniyan ba, a'a mun zama, amma matsala ita ce ko me ka zama a matsayinka na mai bukata ta musamman still ana yi maka kallon kaskanci, wanda misali gashi a gabanku shugaban mugata PhD ce, amma wani in ya ganta a hanya ba zai girmama ta ba saboda ba ta yi kamannin wanda za a girmama ba. Ko a wuraren aikinmu inda muke yin aiki na hannu kamar yadda aka yi magana injiniya, I am electronics engineer, wanda na yi specialize akan wannan layin. Mafi yawa duk wanda ya sanni ya sanni over 30 years. Amma idan aka zo aka ce ni ne mai yin wannan aikin, lokacin da zaka je shago na ka ga wannan kaya aka ce ni ne mai wannan aikin, wani baya yarda. Wani ma zai zo da rediyo ko talabishin ko wani abu sai ya zauna gani a wurin ba zai magana ba, yana jira ya ga waye mai wannan shagon, saboda yana ganin as yadda nake bai kamata ba a ce ni ne nake yin wannan aikin ba. So idan ba mun yi kokari mun canja wannan kallon da al'umma take mana ba, to akwai gagarumin matsala. Saboda haka, amma duk da haka, ƙungiyoyi da muke da su, kamar yadda ta maganar ya kamata a samu ƙungiya wadda ta zama an umbrella of all, to ai akwai. Ita wannan ƙungiya Joint National Association for Persons with Disability ita ce ta hada dukkanin cluster head na person with disability, wanda suka hada ga albinos, akwai spinal cord injury, akwai physically challenged, akwai hearing impairment, da dukan sauransu suna karkashin umbrella na Jonafit. That's why aka ce mata Joint National Association for Persons with Disability. So muna da wannan. The only thing shine mu ƙara yin ƙoƙari akan ƙoƙarin da muke. Kuma alhamdulillah a cikin ƙoƙarin da muke yi na cire waccan bariya din da ƙoƙarin samar da dogaro da kai domin mutanen mu su tsaya da kafarsu. A nan ne muka samar da tsari na free education for persons with disability da mu da 'ya'yanmu, wanda a yau a Kano tun daga primary to tertiary institution belonging to Kano State Government is free. Is free. So muna enjoying wannan, kuma wannan ya taimaka wajen mutanenmu su zama da yawa a makarantu, wanda sakamakon wannan da ake samu ya sa an samu mutane masu karatu level, wanda ya samu kuma da ma'aikata wanda a yanzu muna da su da yawa a ministries, wayanda wasu sun kai deputy directors, wasu sun kai directors, ga ma ɗaya daga cikinsu. So a wannan ƙoƙarin da muke yi kenan, kuma kamar yadda aka ce wajen me ya kamata ake yi domin a ga mutane sun samu dogaro da kai, kamar yadda wannan program ya zo da shi, su samu aikin da za su tsaya da kafarsu ba sai sun je gurin wani suna roƙo ba. To a wannan gaskiya mun yi ƙoƙari ƙwarai da aniya, mun samar duk da kamar yadda na faɗi wannan bariya da ake nuna cewa mai person with disability yana ƙoƙarin ya shigo, amma ana rufe masa ƙofa, ana ture shi. To duk da haka muna shiga a haka, in mun samu ƙofa da ƙarfi mu shiga. Sakamakon wannan yasa muka sami wurare da yawa da aka yi training masu bukata ta musamman, kuma aka yi empowering ɗinsu. Na farkon nan akwai Kano State Government under the leadership of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kano State, Engineer Abba Kabir Yusuf, sun yi training na mutane mutum 2,000, that is 2,000 persons with disability. Sannan an yi supporting ɗinsu da 20,000 cash, wanda kuma wannan aikin mun ba da muhimmancin saka women with disabilities in the rural area, where only 200 naira is very difficult for them. So wannan ya taimaka wajen taimaka rayuwarsu. I wanted to mention only 3. Akwai again yanzu ongoing training for persons with disability on shoemaking. One day ya trained about 67 persons with disability. It was completed last week. And also akwai 30,000 daga NDE program in skills collaboration with Jonafit. 30,000 was already paid to the beneficiaries. Su samu su biya kuɗin transport da suke yi daga gida zuwa wurin da suke koyan sana'a. So akwai wani babban empowerment da muka samu bangaren agriculture, wanda shi ma beneficiaries din sun kai mutum 180, wanda aka ba su training akan harkar aikin gona da kiwon kaji da kiwon kifi, kuma aka yi supporting din each and everyone with 2 million naira. So with all these barriers, muna yin abun da ya kamata mu ga cewar mun sami abun da ya dace. So I said it brief in.
All right, Alhaji, please atapa mishi. All right, thank you very much, Alhaji. We would definitely get into the next question would be what you are going to say next. Yes, but before then, let me move to Hajia Maria, leader of the Albino Foundation. Hajia, barkan ki da zuwa. Ma, my question is, as a leader within the persons with disability community, what are some common but overlooked barriers that persons with albinism or other disabilities face in entrepreneurship or workplace? Very simple. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me be more specific on the persons with albinism. What we face mostly is when you talk about workplace, we are not even privileged to have gain employment, especially from the government sectors. Mostly if you see persons with albinism, even with their degree or their masters, we always end up teaching in private schools. And there we face issues like short-sightedness, which most people do not know that we have.
Okay.
We have issues with not working under the sun, which causes skin cancers to our skin. And most people, due to lack of awareness, they don't really know where our problems lie. So we really have a challenge of lack of awareness to working with people. And when it comes to the entrepreneurship sector, I always prefer we go entrepreneur, since getting a job is always difficult for us. But when it comes to entrepreneurship issue, our problems are always lack of finance.
Okay.
And then even with the finance, due to stigmatizations, discrimination, which even starts from our home, from our parents, from our neighbors, they don't really want to buy from us. But we are striving hard and moving forward. We are not allowing it to bring us down. That's it for now.
Okay. All right, thank you. Please, Atapa Mata. A round of applause for Hajia Maria. Thank you very much. But my next question, I'm going to be moving to Hajia to Babu Kume. Come on, Minty there. Yes, Minty there. 1 minute.
Can I translate it in Hausa? Okay.
Sorry, a gurguje da Allah magana shine cewa abin da yasa tambayar da aka yi mata cewa za ta iya bayyana wa'yansu matsaloli da suke hana su shiga cikin harkokin kasuwanci, musamman bangaren da ya shafi zabiya ko kuma sauran bangarori. Ta yi magana da dama, amma daga cikin abubuwan da suke da muhimmanci shine cewa da yawa mutane ba a ilmantar da mutane akan matsalolinsu su a gudan kansu. Wannan dalilan suna saka mutane sai su manta da su a cikin tsarin rayuwa ko kuma sauran al'amura da suka shafi rayuwarsu. Misali, idan tsananin rana ya yi tsanani, sukan zamto ba sa iya gani. Wannan rashin ganin kuma kaga zai iya ba su rashin damar shigowa cikin sauran ayyuka da suka shafi al'amuran rayuwarsu. Ko kuma shi wannan tsananin zafin ranar saboda fatarsu idan ta shafe shi takan iya haddasa musu ciwon kansa da sauran matsaloli da dama waɗanda sukan zama musu wato damuwa domin tabbatar da cewa an samu matsala a wajen gudanar da abin da ya shafi shiga cikin adama da su. To babban abin shine cewa mutane su san abubuwa guda uku kadai. Abu na farko shine su san cewa su ma suna da matsala, kuma matsalar su ta hada da rashin ido sosai da kuma tsananin zafin rana da yake damun su. Da haka akwai wayansu aikace-aikace da suka shafi kasuwanci na waje wanda wannan ranar zai iya dakile su iya yin sa. Wannan shine a takeice.
Mun gode, please atapa mishi. Thank you. Now, we do not have much time, so our answers needs to be very brief as possible. So with the lokaci, we have so many things that we ought to do happen with the FIO. So let's just make it as brief as possible. So Hajia Husseina Umar. Now, Matt, your question is, in your work at Kanawa, how has access to education or vocational training impacted the economic empowerment of persons with disability in Kano? How has it, impacted the economic power? I think that's the most important thing. Okay. Let us hear from you, Ma.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Because due to, we have an ongoing project now, which is Girls Education Skills Partnership. We call it Sabi Woman. It involves life skills, entrepreneurship, and employability. With this project, the impact we are seeing is that it has improved employment and it has given us that is economic independence. And again, this it has a reduction of unemployment diversity, because persons with disability, they are persons with disability face extreme diversity in social inclusion and low rate of employment compared to persons that doesn't have disability. And it has, at least we have seen the social, that is the skill development in it.
Okay.
That is all I have to say. Because
Please, a round of applause for Hajia. That's really wonderful. Now, the interpreter is going to interpret in less than 1 minute. Interpreter, make it brief as possible, Da'Allah. Yes.
Alhamdulillah, abin maganar da Hassana a cikin ɗan ƙanƙanin minti biyu, kwayan sakan biyu ma shine cewa mutane su fahimci su wane ne masu bukata ta musamman da larurar da take damun su kai tsaye, kuma su kalli dokokin da aka samar domin tabbatar da cewa su waɗannan mutane sun amfana ta ƙarƙashin doka. Kar a dinga kallon su a wani bangare daban, a dinga kallon su ta ƙarƙashin doka. Me doka ta ce a yi? Da haka abu wannan dokar shine kawai zai sa su ma su zamto cewa sun shigo cikin ka'idoji ba tare da an samu wata matsala ba.
Mun gode, thank you. Please, atapa mishi. All right, Alhaji, Engineer Musa Shaga. So this question is also for you. Now, it says, how has inclusive program design helped create sustainable employment or entrepreneurship pathways for persons with disability? Can you share a success story? Should I elaborate? Okay, now, how has the JONAPED, right? This program, how has JONAPED helped to create sustainable employment or entrepreneurship pathway for people with persons with disability? So you can help us by, you can tell a story. Tell us how, how everything has been. It's just very brief. You can use a story to, tell us.
I think this is the question you asked. Wait, ta yaya masu bukata a kungiyar JONAPED, ta yaya za a iya samar da hanyoyin da masu bukata ta musamman za su shigo a dama da su cikin dukkan al'amura, misali kasuwanci da kuma aiki.
Yes, you can also use yourself as a case study. How? And let's hear from you.
Za a iya bada misalai dangane da abin da ya shafi yadda kai ka fara naka kasuwancin duk daga kuma gashi.
Now, the reason why we're asking this is because, persons with disability, they face so many challenges when it comes to, when it comes to employment and entrepreneurship. Persons with disability would like to, be employed. But the system, we are in a system where the persons with disability are, I would just say they are underprivileged. So how are we going to do that? You can say it in Hausa.
Ta ce, misali yanzu ana maganar wanda yake da bukata ta musamman. Tunda yanzu tambayar da aka yi shine cewa wani hanya za a bi domin ganin a kungiyance an samar musu da damammaki don su shigo a dama da su cikin harkokin kasuwanci. Tunda za ka ga wanda yake da bukata ta musamman, kamar a ce damar da yake da ita irin dama ce kamar ba tasa ba, dama ce ta ni tausaya masa aka ya shigo, to yaya shi kuma zai tsaya da kansa ko a kungiyance su tsaya da kafafunsu don su tabbatar da wannan.
To Alhaji, za mu baka kamar minti daya dan Allah, ka san ba mu da lokaci. To mu ce okay, mu ce minti biyu.
To
right?
Minti daya ma na ga watakila zai yi. Ai ba sabon abu bane. Kamar yadda aka sani dai maganar da ta yi yan uwa, abin da ya sa muke so, muna so idan an zo maganar tambayoyi, ku sa kunnen ku kowa ya san akan me ake magana. Kuma ba dole mutum ya tashi magana sai ya yi turanci ba. Yan uwanku ne mu, muna jin duk abin da kuke faɗi. Shi yasa ma muka ce a canja saboda kar wasu su zo su zama hoto kawai suna kallon abin da ake yi. Abin da muke yi kamar yadda na faɗi a wancan tambaya da kika yi mun shine tsayawar ƙungiyoyinmu a kan cewar a cire kyama da musgunawa ga masu bukata ta musamman, wanda wannan shine zai baka yanzu ko a gurin aikin akwai wanda irin halayyar da ake nuna mai a gurin aiki zai iya sawa ma ya ce ya bar aiki. Shine na nuna masa kyama ko nuna masa bai isa ba. To abin da muke yi kamar yadda kika ce me muke yi a Jonathan bai wuce ƙoƙarin da muke yi wajen campaigning na wayar da kan mutane ba, tunda ba za ka yi wa mutane dole ba. Amma at least su san wannan mai bukata ta musamman fa zai iya yin komi a rayuwarsa. Kuma idan kana shakka ka ɗauko shi ka gwada. Kama gwada shi da mai lafiya ka ga irin abin da zai yi. Ka daina masa kallon cewar a'a na zo zan yi aiki ba zan iya ba. A'a na zo zan hau bene ba zan iya ba. Ba masu gaba ɗaya mai bukata ta musamman baya su. Idan yana son taimako a gurinka da bakinsa zai ce taimaka min. Amma ka taho in gurin aikinka ne misali ina sama ka zo za ka hau wani ya zo kai malam gurgu ko malam makahu in ba me kaka nan gurin kai kuma ba ka tausayawa kanka. So all this kind of yana sa wani gobe ba zai dawo ma gurin ba. Ko ya zo neman aiki ne ko kuma yana aiki a wurin. So dole mu yi abin da za mu ga cewar an kawar da wannan. At least mutane to understand that person with disability can be able to do anything. So muna ta kokari da kungiyoyi, we have many supporting NGOs in this area.
Okay.
Wanda suke taimaka mana a programs na radio da jarida da sauran tarurruka da muke, at least kuma ana ganin impact na yawa improvement na wannan abubuwan da muke yi. So wannan shine a takaice.
To Mungodi, please Atapa Mishi, thank you very much. To Hajia Maria. Now the question is, what strategy has the Albino Foundation found effective in building confidence and resilience among persons with disabilities pursuing business or employment?
Wani damammaki ne su kungiyar masu albino suka samar ko za su yi amfani da ita wajen tabbatar da cewa sun tabbatar da mutanen su sun shigo cikin harkokin kasuwanci kuma sun tsayi a kansa kuma sun cimma nasara.
Like now we have an oncoming program which will run throughout May and June because it's going to be the National and International Albinism Awareness Day. We are going to use that opportunity to create more awareness. I always encourage persons with albinism that we can do it. Just because we are short-sighted does not mean we can't do anything. If the sun doesn't allow us to walk in the sun, let's walk under the shades. We can always achieve more. We can do a lot of things. I always give myself as an example. I am an entrepreneur. I am a caterer, an outdoor caterer for that matter.
Please, a round of applause for that. My God.
I teach entrepreneurship training, various kinds of entrepreneurship. You want to go into perfumery, cosmetics, any kind of cooking, international and local, I do it. Let me give a short example. There was a lady, she's like a mother, she introduced me to a friend. I was to decorate a wedding hall for her daughter, who is expecting 500 guests. And when I went to the house, I knocked and I said, I'm so, auntie so sent me to you. And she, she looked at me scornfully and like, Keche, auntie Taturo zaki in decoration? And I said, yes, ma. Keche zaki in decoration? I was like, Bani dama hajiya zan yi miki zan baki mamaki. To, ni dai karfe uku za a yi bikin nan. In dai ba a zo an yi she was raking up and down. In the end, I was lucky to have the job. She said they were going to start the wedding by 3. And by 1 p.m., we were through. I was there in the hall with my trouser and T-shirt. And when she came, she was like, wow. The wedding was supposed to start by 3, but she just fooled me. What she told the person who introduced her to me was that in Papa aikin nan ba kin ga kafin shi da tayi na nemi wata ta min aiki ba zan yi min abun kunya ba. And before 3 I was done. The wedding was to start by 6, sorry. And for the past 12 years this woman has been introducing me to people because she thinks I can do it. So we can do it. Just give us the chance. and we will surprise you.
Amazing. Everyone say, I can do it. No, I cannot hear your voice. You said, I can do it. Amazing. Okay, over to you, Hajia Husseina Umar. Now, it says, if you had the power to change one thing today to improve outcome for persons with disability, what will it be and why? Now, if you have the power, if you have the opportunity to change one thing in order to improve the outcome, of people with disabilities, what would that thing be and why?
Da aka tambaye ta cewa idan yanzu kika samu dama ke a mazaunin ki ta Hassana har kuma kina da damar da zaki iya canja wani abu guda daya da zai iya bunƙasa rayuwar masu bukata ta musamman, menene wannan abun? Yanzu zamu ji daga wajen Hajiya Hassana me wannan abu guda ɗayan da za ta iya kawowa da shi wanda za ta iya tabbatar da cewa an canja rayuwar masu bukata ta musamman.
Yes, if you have the opportunity, the power to change one thing that is going to improve persons with disability, what will it be and why? That's all.
I think if I should have that power or opportunity, what I would change is lack of accessibility and inclusivity for public space, transportation, and digital programs or digital platforms.
Okay, Ma, you said you are going to change one thing, and you said one?
Accessibility.
Accessibility. And what? Visibility. What did you say?
Inclusion.
Inclusion.
Yadda za a samar da su shigar da su cikin
In public spaces.
Okay, in public spaces.
And digital platforms.
And digital platforms. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Please, a round of applause. A round of applause.
Wato ta ce ita damar da za ta in dai tana da ƙarfi za ta iya canja rayuwar masu bukata ta musamman ta hanya guda biyu kaɗai za ta iya. Ba su dama su tabbatar da cewa suna samun damammaki wajen shiga ko ina ba tare da an tare musu kofa ba. Kuma za ta ba su dama domin su tabbatar da cewa sun iya samun damammaki domin a gansu a yanar gizo-gizo.
Now over to you, Engineer Musa. Now, but I want us, from this, I want us to what? I want us to be writing down our questions. Please write down your questions. For those of us who have questions, probably you have a question that is bothering you in a long time, and you feel like, okay, you want to share, you want to ask, because we have the people who are, they are qualified to answer those questions. Kindly write it down, and then we would give you the mic. You give us the questions. I'll ask the usherites or the ushers to get the questions, and then we'll read them, and they will answer your question. Is that okay?
Yeah, kowa ya tanadi tambayoyinsa da zai iya tambaya. Duk wata tambaya da kake jin zaka iya tambaya wacce ta dame ka a ranka. Ga masana kuma wa'anda za su bada ansa. Lalle ka rubuta ta, kowa za a bashi abin magana yayi magana domin ya tabbatar da cewa ya tambayi tambayarsa kuma za a bashi ansarsa.
Gaskiya. To, all right. So, I'm going to be asking these questions to Alhaji, Engineer Musa Shaga. So what is, let's say, okay, what is the policy or stakeholder collaboration that are needed to scale disability inclusion in the workspace? The collaboration, what is the collaborations that are needed to scale disability inclusion in the workforce?
Wani matakai ake buƙatar ɗauka, wato haɗin gwiwa ake buƙatar a yi domin a tabbatar da cewa an samar da wato ƙarfafa gwiwar masu buƙata ta musamman a wuraren ayyukansu.
To, farko kamar yadda da ta yi magana, ku riga bin abubuwan da ake magana a kansu, kuma kuna in mutum yana da wata tambaya ya rubuta ta ya faɗa. That's why muka ce a ɗan yi abin da kowa zai san me ake cewa. To, a nan ɓangaren abin da ya kamata, kamar yadda mai tambaya ta yi tambaya shine, bai wuce duk abin da za mu samu haɗin kan shugabanni na al'umma ba, wanda suka haɗa da musamman ita gwamnati. Domin duk inda gwamnati ta yi recognizing ɗinka akan wani abu, to ya tabbata cewa za ka yi nasara da ikon Allah akan wannan abu. Gwamnati, kamar yadda aka sani, muna da disability law wanda ya tabbatar da cewar dole ne a establishing Kano State Commission for Persons with Disability. Kuma wannan issue thing is national issue. It's not only for Kano State. Saboda haka idan muka samu haɗin kai gwamnati a yau aka ce wannan disability law sakamakon samar da shi an samar da Kano State Commission for Persons with Disability, because Commission will be an enforcement agency that should look at all these right and privilege for persons with disability. So idan aka yi kaddamar da wannan hukuma ta masu bukata ta musamman, duk abun da zai kawo ci gaban mai bukata ta musamman yana cikin wannan bill din, yana cikin wannan law din. Kuma akwai provision na cewa idan ka karya wannan doka ga hukuncin da za a yi maka. Domin magana ta baki haka yau a rediyo gobe mutane ba za su ji ba.
Now, this counseling session is to provide more personalized support for them, like for people, you know, in terms of work and business opportunities. And this counseling session is going to be starting any moment from now. So I want us to get ready for it. Now, it's going to be like a one-on-one counseling session, and it's called like the career clinic. Now, this session is actually a session where we're going to have like qualified HR professionals, you understand? We're going to have qualified people that are going to, you know, that's going to speak to some of us here. So I want you to say it in Hausa.
Tace yanzu nan ba da dadewa ba, kamar a cikin 'yan ƙananan mintoci yanzu za a samar da wayanda za su dinga wato bawa duk al'umma masu bukata ta musamman shawara. Wadda kuma yanzu nan za a fara ba da dadewa ba. Wannan abin zai zama wato gani ga ka, domin wanda zai baka wannan shawaran zai baka ne don ya tabbatar da cewa ka samu damar ka da kuma samar da ingancin rayuwarka.
Now this counseling session would be for people, let's say people who are job seekers, people who are looking for a job. So this counseling session would be an avenue to meet with the people.
Kwata-kwata wanda yake buƙatar aikin yi, shi ake so za a tattauna tare da shi a bashi shawarwarin yadda zai samu aiki da kuma yadda zai bunƙasa rayuwarsa.
Yes, and let's say if you are trying to start your business, or let's say if you want to start a business, or you already have an existing business.
Misali idan kana in kana so zaka fara kasuwanci ko kuma kana da kasuwanci a hannun da kake yi.
And you want it to grow, let's say you want
kana buƙatar wannan kasuwancin ya ci gaba ko ya haɓaka.
So this career workshop is going to be for you.
Wannan tattaunawa da za a yi zai maka aiki kuma zai amfanar da kai.
Okay, thank you very much. So without wasting much of our time, because we have a lot to do today, so I'm just going to be passing this question to our mother, Hajia. Now, what advice would you give people with disabilities seeking mentorship, professional guidance, or support, and how can they identify and connect with the right mentors?
Wani shawara za ki ba wa masu bukata ta musamman domin su amfana da waɗanda za su wato ba su shawaran yadda za su bunƙasa rayuwarsu a takaice?
My advice is that we are educated, most of us are educated, we are capable. Give us employment, encourage us, and we will surprise you. We are capable, we have so many entrepreneurship training, just like I gave an example. We, the persons with albinism, and persons with disability generally, we are beautiful people. We are intelligent, we are educative, and we are entrepreneurs. We can do more than your expectation. All I am asking again and again and again is that please give us a chance and we will produce.
All right.
There is ability in disability.
Amazing. Please, a round of applause for Hajia.
A ba mu dama za a ga kwazanmu domin mun tabbatar da cewa mutane masu bukata ta musamman suna da hazaka, suna da ilimi, suna da hangen nesa. Za kuma su iya yin komai. In dai ana maganar wai yaya za a yi, to a ba su damar a ga abin da za su yi. Na tabbatar da cewa kowa sai yayi farin ciki. Wannan shine abin da take faɗa.
Okay. Over to you, Hajia Hussaina. What would be your advice what would be your advice for persons with disabilities seeking mentorship, professional guidance, or support? What will it be?
My advice for them will
Yes,
be,
and how they can be able to identify and connect with the right mentors.
Shawarar da za a ba su yadda za su zaɓi wanda za su ba su wato za su
they should know that they have potential. They should know that they can do it on their own. And again, they are strong. They should as in showcase their ability. They should stop looking down on themselves. They should have this self-esteem. It's going to help them to be confident, and they are going to be very interactive in the society with other people. And those of them that want mentorship, us in Kano Educational Foundation, we even have mentors for those people that we teach them or whatever they want to do. If it comes to skill, employability, and entrepreneurship, we have mentors for all this. So I'm advising them that whatever advice they want, they should come to Kanawa. They are going to get the advice. But they should tell themselves that they can do it. They are productive, because there is productivity in disability.
There's productivity in disability.
Yeah,
you tell yourself that you can actually do it.
We can actually do it.
Amazing.
Ta ce a shawarin da zan ba ku kawai abu guda biyu ne, ku zamto masu ƙwarin gwiwa a abin da kuke yi. Kuma duk wanda za ku tunkari waɗanda suke masu wato masana kuma masu ƙwazon da za su tallafa muku don ba ku kyawawan shawarwari. Ta ce kamar a Kanawa Educational Foundation muna ba da irin waɗannan shawarwarin. Duk wanda yake buƙatar a bashi shawara mai inganci to ya tuntuɓi Kanawa Educational Foundation, za su yi masa haka.
All right, Alhaji, over to you. What will be your advice? The same question that I just asked. Me
shawarinka kai ma ana tambayar sa shi ma me shawarinsa ta hanyar da za a wato masu bukata ta musamman za su zaɓi waɗanda za su dinga ba su kyakkyawan shawarwari domin bunƙasa rayuwarsu.
All right, thank you.
So, kamar yadda Kanawa suka ce, saboda kamar yadda aka sani dukan challenges din person with disability is a collective. Babu bambanci tsakanin wancan zuwa wancan, sai dai in ka tafi wajen larurarsu. Kamar yadda ita Hajiya Mariya ta faɗa, akwai matsalar rana. Idan rana ta yi zafi ba sa iya yin wasu abubuwa. To, a gurguje wannan shine mun riga mun san yaya za a yi mutum ya sami damar da zai samu aiki. Wannan shine ba inda za ka samu aiki ba tare da ilimi ba, sai ka yi karatu. Ko da aikin nan aiki ne na hannu, komai ya riga ya canja yanzu. Ko da kasuwanci ne, ko fiya wutan nan za ka sayar, there is need a kana da ilimin da za ka sayar da wannan fiya wuta. So farko dai shine a nemi ilimi. Kowace sana'a za ka nemi iliminta. In ka nemi iliminta, to in Allah da in ka fara ta, you can achieve abin da kake so ka yi achieve. Wannan shine a takaice.
Please, a round of applause for them. So now we're going to be giving the crowd just a few minutes, let's say 5 to 10 minutes for questions. And after that, we are going to dive into the next segment of this event. So if you have a question, I want the ushers, okay, we have hands, raised already. So we're going to be passing the mic. We're going to be having like 2 or 3 people, 2 to 3 people, with questions for our judges. Okay, we have one over there. Please, let's hear you.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hamza Amin Fage, and I'm a person with visual impairment. Well, thank you very much, distinguished speakers, for the good advice and insights. I just want to comment and have one question. I'm a startup businessman of the materials for people with disability. That's why I just come with this sample. These are the materials, writing materials for blind people, and as well, I have the mobility can with me. I'm a startup businessman. So the issue that I want to ask our distinguished speakers and Jobberman as well is the business, I named it as a center for blind materials and services. I do believe our fellow PWDs have been seeing my videos trending on social media, advertising for my product, but the issue is not registered. The business is not registered. So I just want to look for an advice from either the Jobman or the speakers that how can we create an enabling environment that will give us the chance to register this business? Because I can see that CAC is a little bit expensive, and as a start-off, people with disabilities cannot be able to do the registration. So I want the Jobberman to give us a solution to that, either to create maybe a link up that will help us to grow our own personal businesses. Thank you very much.
So now the question, can you hear me? Now, the question is, he wants to register the registration, and it's expensive.
Yes. How can he grow?
How can he grow? Hajia, please. How can he grow?
If you are new, since you say you are new in business, my advice from experience is that you must be patient. Because since you are growing, you have to start small, but you think big. Your thinking should be very big, but start small. Don't put in too much finance into it. And you really need to learn about the field you are trading on. As for CAC, I don't know, I will insist you get CAC no matter how expensive it is, because some like NGOs or organizations or even the government will want your CAC registration before they can patronize you. And aside from the CAC, you need to have a corporate account with a bank. And aside from that, you need to get a registration from FIRSC and even your local government, your TIN number. It's not easy going into business, but it's fun. I'm telling you from experience.
Ita ce ai wannan abu ne ma mai sauki, amma sai dai tana ba da shawari kar a dumbuza kuɗi da yawa. Kar ka je za ka fara kasuwanci ko ka ɗebo kuɗi kawai ka ce ana samun kuɗi ko bari ka zuba da yawa. A'a, ka zuba sese ka fara bi a hankali ka fara ganin yadda ka taka matakin da kake takawa. Amma ta ce yana da kyau ka yi ma wato harkar kasuwancin ka rijista. Ka tafi ka nemo rijista ta ƙasa. Ka nemo rijista da local government ɗinka, don da yawa ƙungiyoyi waɗanda suke so za su yi ma'amala da kai sai sun ga takardarka ta yin rijista tukunna ta rijista ta kasuwanci. Idan ba a samu wannan ba, to mafi aksari ba za su zo su yi ma'amala ta amuli da kai da kuma yadda da abubuwan da kake sayarwa ba. Na haka wannan yana da kyau kwarai da gaske. Akwai sauran batutuwa ta ce da dama, amma waɗannan suna da muhimmancin da ya kamata kowa ya ji kuma ya fahimta.
Okay.
Kuma ka sani cewa da kuɗi fa ake neman kuɗin nan.
Okay, thank you. Please, a round of applause for Mr. Ini Ikide. A round of applause for him.
Okay, just to quickly address the question he asked, because I know he mentioned Jobberman in his question, especially what we can do to support him as a business owner. If you can remember, I don't know if the young man was here when our representative, that's our lead generation partner, spoke, during his time. And the information I got as well is that he can also support that young man in registering his business with CAC for free. Yeah. And beyond business registration, which is one key aspect for business owners, there's also the skills development as well. And that is also what I want to say to everyone here. Here in Kano, we'll be offering both the Jobberman soft skills and the entrepreneurship and small business course as well. Okay, so to those who want to venture into business, they want to start up their own business, no matter how small it is, we'll be offering the course for free, and we'll be doing that through our lead generation partner, who is also here present, Mr. Abubakar. You can remember he dropped his phone number when he spoke. Okay, he's also here present, he's still on his seat, so you can also still walk up to him Okay, collect his number. Is the one standing already? Please, maybe you can wave your hand so that they can they can see. Yeah, so he's the one waving his hand. So please, you can reach out to him for training opportunities. We're going to offer for free. And for business registration, like I said, he has also offered for free. I hope that answers and makes the young man
Ƙarin
happy.
haske daga shugaban Jobberman yake cewa duk wanda yake da kasuwanci yana buƙatar zai yi mata rijista. To su Jobberman za su tallafa masa ta hannun wato ƙungiyar shi Malam Abubakar domin tabbatar da cewa an masa rijista kyauta. Don haka wannan ba ƙaramar dama ba ce a gare ku. Da haka jama'a kowa yake da kasuwanci komai kankantansa kuma yana buƙatar zai yi rijistar ƙungiyarsa a kasuwancinsa tare da gwamnati gashi an ba ku damammaki. Haka zalika kuma ya ce akwai damar koyon kasuwanci wanda a yanzu maganan da ake yi duk wanda yake buƙatar zai fara kasuwanci to ga dama nan ta samu. Malam Bakar da ya tashi ya tsaya wanda ya bada nambar sa ɗazu duk wanda yake buƙatar kasuwanci to za a koya masa shi kyauta za a fara yin wannan a jihar Kano. Jama'a
ku ce mun
mu taru
gode
mu gode
Jobberman.
musu domin tabbatar da wannan damammaki zuwa gare mu. Muna godiya.
Muna godiya sosai. Thank you. So let's have the last questions for today. Gaskiya ba mu da lokaci. We do not have so many hands are being raised, but honestly, we cannot attend to everyone. So can we just let's just give one person the opportunity to ask a question. Thank you. Yes, now we're going to consider the gender. We've heard from a guy. Can we hear from a lady? Yes, we want to consider the gender. So let's hear from a lady. Yes. Meche Gudadea, just one lady. Okay, there's a hand over there.
Assalamu alaikum, sunana Nafisa Yakubu Sani. Tambaya ta akan CAC din nan. An ce za a iya yi komai kankantar sana'a. Ni sana'ata ina yin ta yara ne na za a ringa ba su keke suna hawa su je dan guri kaɗan haka a auna a ce naira 10 ko naira 20. To za a iya mata ita ma rijista?
Yes.
Okay. They said yes.
Yes, oh, can I take it? Yes. Zaki iya yi masa register ki samu wata suna mai kyau mai daɗi ki ba sana'ar taki. Ko ki ce kaman a hau keke ko Bicycle Riders Limited. Ki samu wata suna dai mai ma'ana ki bayar don sai da suna za a yi miki register. Kuma kin ga inda register nan fa za ki ci gaba za ki karo. Wani kina ganin hawa keken na naira 10 na naira 20 ne wani a can zai ga kaman wani babban abu ne. Sai an matso kusa za a gani kuma za a iya tallafawa a haka.
Okay, thank you very much. So this is going to be the end of the panel discussion. Honestly, we would have loved to give so many people the opportunity to ask questions. But, you know, after this, we are going to be having, you know, counseling moment and, okay, just one question. Please, can we give them the opportunity? Okay, it's for the director. Okay. So can we attend to the question? All right. Now, the question is about the implementation of Kano State Disability Rights Commission. Now, the question is, how soon will it be implemented? Nothing about us without us. Amazing. Kutapa Kanku. Okay. So, should I say it again? Ma, should I say the question? Let me say it again.
I heard you, no.
Okay, okay.
Alhamdulillah, the commission is on the process.
Okay.
It's going to be soon. My department is different from the commission. Commission is abroad. My department is there as part of the ministry. We have three departments. As implied in our ministry's name. Ministry for Women, Children, and the Disabled. 2 departments were on 4. So just last month, my department was created to complete the ministry's activities as one. When they tambaya ya ce wai yaushe za a yi commission na masu bukata ta musamman. To gaskiya ana kan hanyar yi. Department ina ba wai an yi shi bane don a dakatar da ministry ko ya kawo na ƙasa ga commission. A'a, ina jin ma wannan department din zai zabarar da gwamnati ta ga cewa ashe akwai mutanen da in ta yi department din ma za su rike mata. Wallahi kallon da ake mana ana gani kamar an ma yi department din, an ma yi commission din za a yi wasting ne na materials da resources. Babu competent people da za su iya managing. Amma through yanzu wannan department din in Allah da gwamnati za ta san muna da capabilities da duk wani abin da ake nema a rike commission din za ta sani insha Allah. In Allah da kuma very soon za a yi.
Please, a round of applause for our director, Hajia Binta Bala. Please, a round of applause. Na Allah Kutapa. Thank you so much. Okay, we've come to the end of the panel discussion. I hope it was wonderful. I hope it was insightful and impactful. Say thank you so much to these wonderful people. Kuche Mungode. Thank you. Please, before they go to have their seat, I would like to call on the Jobberman team to be part of the picture moment. Please, a round of applause for them. All the Jobberman team, you could just stay beside, yes, for the picture moment. Thank you very much, Engineer Musa. Thank you very much, Hajia Maria. Thank you very much, Hajia Husseina. Thank you. We're so honored to have you. Please, a round of applause for the Jobberman team once again. Thank you. Now, we are going to be moving into the next segment, and it's going to be the workshop. So I want us to get ready. Are we done? Please say cheese. I want your teeth to be out. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Please, Atapa Musu, a round of applause. Thank you so very much. Okay, now we're going to be giving the DJ just a minute to play a song, and then we're going to move into the workshop properly.
Show why me, Mr. Money no dey waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Hello, you carry back a lot of filo. I'ma take a phone and go dey ghost to. Let it go what them kilo. Kumatingaza. She nasa ino palapa. Akata from Osapa kuni bulala. Nishelo japa. Omo ajebota no be me gapa. I don't like the nonsense we yakubota. Nishelo japa. Omo ajebota no be me gapa. I don't like the nonsense we yakubota. Sunga la ja sunga. Sunga la ja sunga. Sunga la ja sunga.
Okay, thank you very much. Are we still here? Ladies and gentlemen? Okay, right now we are moving into the workshop. So this very segment is going to be taken by Alhaji Nasir Yakubu, Board Director, Sites Savers, representing the Country Director of Site Savers Nigeria, and Kanawa Educational Foundation for the Disabled. Is he here with us? Please, a round of applause for Dr. Nasir Yakubu. A round of applause for him. So he's going to be taking this wonderful segment. All right.
How many minutes do I have?
So you have very few minutes. Let's say
No
7
problem.
minutes.
Aye,
Thank
7
you.
minutes?
Yes, sir, please. 7 minutes is okay. I know you can do this.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم من همزه ونفخه ونفسه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. As you know, let me quickly stand on the already existing protocol. I'm Nasir Yakubu from the Site Saver and the Kanawa Educational Foundation for the Disabled. And I'm here to represent the country director, which is unavoidably absent, but spiritually with us, because we have been giving out information in every 10 minutes to 15 minutes, give our updates on what is going on here. And the most important aspect is that the issue of inclusion, more especially for women with disability. You see, Site Saver is there for you people, always checking and searching for good information and opportunities for you. And the most important aspect of it is that enlightening persons with disabilities across the country on how to make their own businesses, on how to be enlightened about the educational opportunities, business opportunities, and so many issues. And the most viable one is the one that we are now seeing, how women are now coming out for education and business. And I have one issue to discuss with you here, that is the essential steps to starting and growing your business. It is indeed a great opportunity, not only an opportunity, but a life in general. This is your life, and you have to take it, as well as coming into it with all your chances and opportunities you have. The issue is that when you intend to start a business, you need to go into 4 or 5 key activities. 1, asking yourself, what am I going to start with? Which business am I going to start with? 1. Thus, you have to look for around you, close to you, and far to see what are some of the business activities that is going on within your environment. And 2, what are some plans do you have to start this business? You have to start thinking of what plans are you going to put down so that to have this opportunity, because if you don't have this plan, you cannot start business without a plan. Matan da za ta yi awara a yanzu, a yau din nan in za ta fara yin awara, haka kawai za ta ce bari ta je ta siyo waken soya, ta zo ta ce bari in fara kawai soyawa, daga nan sai kawai ta kira mutane su zo su fara saya? Ina ganin haka ake yi ko? To idan ba haka ake yi ba, me ya kamata ta fara? Ta fara tunani, shin ma akwai masu yin awaran a kusa da ita ko babu? Idan babu, to ya za ta yi ta samar da awara, kuma ya za a yi ta inganta yadda mutane za su zo su saya? These are some of the activities you need to do. Secure funding. You need to have a capital. Ba za a taɓa fara kasuwanci ba tare da kuɗi ba. Ko za a yi kasuwanci ba tare da kuɗi ba. Don haka kenan dole kuɗin waken soya sai ya fito, sai ta fara neman nawa ake sai da waken soya. Jarinta zai kama na waken soya ɗaya. In ta siyo iya waken soya kaɗai zai isa ne? To a ce ma tana da ruwa a gidanta. A ce za ta ɗebi man gyaɗan mijinta. Ban ce na man gyaɗan mijinta ba, na haƙura. A ce ma tana da man gyaɗa na sallah, tun na sallah da aka yi an ajiye. Wannan nata ne ko? To kuma ita ta iya yanda za a samar da awara ko bata iya ba. Kun ga wannan ba ƙaramin aiki ba ne. Dole sai an samo matar da ta iya dafa waken soya ya iya zama awara kafin ita kuma ta zo ta yanyanka ta fara soyawa. Suya kam ta iya. To kuma idan ta soya, shin a gidanta da ta soya mutum nawa ne za ta ɗauko shi zai tafiya tallata kansa? Kun ga duka wayannan abubuwa ne da ake buƙatar sai ta tanado kuɗaɗen yin wayannan aikin. Kuɗaɗen da za ta yi domin kasuwa na awara da abin da ya kamata ta samo na kuɗaɗen da za a sayi itace ko gawayin yi da kuma yadda ya kamata a samo leda da yaji da yadda dai duka za a samo abubuwan da za a haɗa don ya tashi ya zama awara. Duka wayannan abubuwan ne da ake buƙata a mazaunin wanda yake zai fara kasuwanci. Next is ya ne za ki samar da how to build a loyal customer base. Wato yadda za ki samu waɗanda za su dinga zuwa saya. Idan kika fara yau aka fara jin daɗi, gobe sai kika katse, ya zama me kenan? Ya zama ba kasuwanci ba. An fara yin asharuwan tsuntsaye da kasuwanci. So duka waɗannan suna cikin abubuwan da ya kamata ki samu, sannan kuma ki yadda cewa akwai canjin kasuwa. Wata rana ana cikin yi wani abu zai iya faruwa, kasuwan za ta iya canzawa daga wannan. Yanzu misali Hajiya Maryam da ta fara yin kasuwanci tun tana iya dafa watakila ɗan ƙosai, masa, yanzu ta koma duk wani taro da za a yi ita za ta iya samar da abincin da za a ci a wannan wajen, kuma kowa ya ce murna. Kai hasali ma wurin da ake decorating ɗinnan ita duk ta iya. Kun ga ta yi expanding kasuwancin. To duka wa'annan abubuwan ana so wanda zai fara kasuwanci ya fara wannan tunanin. So you need to go into search of what kind of business do you want to start with? And how are you going to start getting a capital to start your business, no matter how small it is? And how are you going to now survive in doing that business? In baki san hanyar da zaki bi ki sustainability ake so, kar mutum ya fara ya rena. To ba wannan ba, ni na sani cewa dukkan ku wanda kuke da masu bukata ta musamman, site saver a Kano tun daga shekaru da suka gabata ta tabbatar da cewa an fara koyar da mata kasuwanci. I did believe I have this record that in 2022 there are women with disabilities who have undergone training at ITF. Sun je sun yi training a ITF na wata uku, wa'yansu sun yi wata 6. An koya musu, an kuma ba su kuɗin da za su yi kasuwanci, kuma sun je suna yin wannan kasuwancin nan. Ni na sani cewa a 2023 an kawo mutum 150 a Murtala Muhammad Library a nan Kano, tare da haɗin gwiwan National Commission for Persons with Disabilities a Kano and the Wellfield Company. Sun ba da kuɗaɗe around 15 million or so. Yanda aka kawo mutum sama da mutum 150 suka amfana. All of you, you are here and you bear me witness. You know that this business, this training have taken place and you have been benefited. So, dan duk abun da ake yi ana so ya zama kai ka samu dama ka fara kasuwanci komai kankantansa. Da nawa za ka fara, kuma yaya za ka bar kasuwancin nan ya ci gaba, ya za ka yi maintaining kwastomomin da suke yi. A cikin akwai wanda suka koyi gyaran yin abinci, aka ba su kayayyakin dafa abinci da sauransu. Akwai wanda suka koyi kiwon kaji, aka ba su kaji, aka ba su abincin kaji da duk abin da ya kamata. Akwai wanda suka koyi gyaran waya, duka wa'annan kowa an ba shi da masu make off. kowa sai da aka bashi akwatinsa da kayansa da komai ya tafi. To wa'annan duka ana kallon yadda ake ci ke ba su ba riba, haka ake ba su wannan kayayyakin su zagaya shagunan kusa da su dinga sayarwa suna samun riba, suna komawa wajen Unilever suna karɓo kuɗaɗe. One challenge we have in Kano is that we don't have a single woman with disability that excel in business. If we have, please give me her name. Tell me, who is this woman? A woman with disability who excel in business in the whole of Kano. Tell me. Babu, we don't have. We don't have. Ba mu da wata mata guda ɗaya a Kano wacce take person with disability wadda ta yi excelling ake jin sunanta cewa ita 'yar kasuwa ce. Wace ce ita? Ajiya. Do we have any woman with disability in Kano who excel in business? Okay, let me give you or tell you the chance you have. With this training today or workshop, Jobberman, they are ever ready to give you a training, to give you a wisdom of how to start a business. And this business will grow up to the end of your limitation. So for that, this is a great opportunity for you and for everyone with a disability. Let me tell you, yanzu na aka gabatar da Malam Abubakar, and it is free of charge that duk wanda yake son ya fara kasuwanci ya zo ya koyi kasuwanci kyauta, za a koya masa yadda zai fara kasuwanci. And Jobberman team, they are ready to connect you with one bank at low interest. You are going to have your capital at low interest. Za su haɗa ku da bankin da za su ba ku kuɗi da za ku fara kasuwanci ba tare da an saka muku wato interest, me interest. Ba tare da an saka kuɗaɗe masu yawan da za ku biya ba. Wannan shine abun da za su yi muku. And for your information also, a Kano Educational Foundation, a yanzu haka ƙofa a buɗe take bayan kammala koyar da masu bukata ta musamman hanyar da za su fara kasuwanci a watanni 2 masu zuwa insha Allahu. Za a koyar da mata guda 3,500 a jihar Kano hanyoyin da za su fara kasuwanci, kuma a sada su da yadda za su gudanar da wannan kasuwanci kamar yadda aka yi wa 'yan baya. Haka a yanzu haka kofa a buɗe take, duk wacce take buƙatar wannan kasuwanci da ta je ta nemi yanar gizo-gizo ko Hamza ko ita Hassana ko kuma a tuntuɓi Kanawa Educational Foundation akan titin Sharaɗa, shago office mai lamba ta 84. Immediately kana wuce police station na Sharaɗa, layi na farko akwai office ɗinsu yana nan, wanda duk wanda yake bukata ya je ya dangwala ya shiga ya yi rijista. Za a koya masa wannan sana'a. A abin da ake bukata shine waɗanda suke masu disability. Duk Kano gaba ɗaya zamto cewa mun cire waɗanda suke yin bara a kan titi. Dan Allah ku taimaka mun ku ce mun yadda za mu ɗage masu yin bara a kan titi. Mun yadda? Mun yadda cewa ba za mu yadda a ci zarafinmu don saboda ba mu da sana'a ba? Mun yadda? Waye ya yadda a nan zai fara kasuwanci ko da naira 100 ne? Waye yadda zai fara kasuwanci da naira 100? Jama'a, waye yadda zai fara kasuwanci da naira 100? insha Allah wannan ɗarin sai ta nunku ta zama dubin dubata. Na san cewa iloka za a iya yin iloka ta naira 100? Ba za a yi ba? To amma za a iya yin guguru na naira 100 a sayar? Amma ruwa fa? Pure water ba za a iya yin pure water da naira 100 ba? Za a samu riba ko ba za a samu ba? Don haka kun ga kenan a har yanzu muna da damammaki a hannunmu da za mu fara kasuwanci ba tare da mun shiga cikin garari ba. Ba sai mun je neman capital mai yawa ba. Da haka naira 500 ledan ruwa 2 duk inda kika ba ma yaranki wurin da ake yin sallah ko ake alwala, idan ya fito wajen waɗanda za su saya za su iya saya su mayar miki da kuɗin ki kuma a samu riba. Haka nake sa rai. Kuma ki tabbatar da cewa in kina tara wannan riban wata rana insha Allah ta'ala kula za ki samu ta abin sanyi sai ya zamto cewa a wajen ki za a dinga zuwa ana sara. Wannan shine abin da nake da tabbaci. Hajiya Binta duk da kasancewarta ma'aikaciyar gwamnati kuma mai ilimi a matakin da take na mai digiri na 3 a jihar Kano, wallahi tana yin kasuwancin da ya shafi turaren wuta, tana yin kasuwancin da ya shafi sauran harkoki, amma bata tsaya haka kawai ba, bata tsaya kawai aikin gwamnati ba. Da haka mu zamto cewa we have other people close to us that we can emulate, at least saboda rayuwa da kuma yadda ya kamata mu dawo da daraja da martaban kanmu. Jama'a, dole zan dakata a nan. We thank you all for coming into this August occasion, and we are very much grateful to congratulate Jobberman by organizing this great occasion, and we thank you all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor. Now, Bob, yes, you can stay, just stay. Thank you. So you're going to hold a mic.
Okay.
Okay, Doctor, you're going to hold a mic, and then we would also be, asking them some questions. Okay, now they're going to tell us like what they've learned from what you just said.
Ana so aji me kuka koya daga cikin abubuwan da aka tattauna a wannan wajen a yanzu.
Yes, we want to hear your feedback.
Da Allah muna so mu ji abin da kuka tattauna a gurguje.
Yeah, so we're going to give an opportunity to 1 or 2 people to tell us their feedbacks, if that's okay. So you have the mic with you. Do you have anything to say? Okay, we have hands. Let me see your hands if you have any feedback. Okay, we have one person there. But still, the counseling session is still on. So if you are interested, in the counseling, you can just go behind and then we'll, get our feedbacks.
So here is one person.
We have one person.
Yeah. Who again?
Who? So we're going to give like 3 people the opportunity. 3 people.
Okay.
So we'll just have to.
Mutum uku daga maza, mutum uku daga mata.
Yes.
Su ne za su yi. Mun samu mutum ɗaya namiji.
Okay.
Kaka. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Na biyu daga cikin mata. To saura mutum. Okay.
And we have one over there.
Okay. Saura wa kuma.
Look
mata
at the lady.
A cikin mata. Mun dai samu ga ɗaya. Okay.
You know what? Let's start with the ladies first.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's
start with the ladies. So, can we have you now?
Yeah, letter translation.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aulat Kiari. I am disability inclusive facilitator with the Light for the World. We Can Work project.
Project Abuja.
And also Joint Association of Persons with Disabilities Abuja. We thank the organizer, Jobberman, for this inclusive, involving persons with disability in their programs. And we appreciate their efforts, their process and procedures so far. My feedback here is that I want you all to know that we are persons with disability. We have different disabilities, different abilities, and also different needs. I want to advise you that if you want to empower persons with disability, it starts with persons with disability first. Meaning, making us all successful. It starts with us. Thank you.
Please, a round of applause.
Yes.
A round of applause.
In kuna buƙatar ku tabbatar da abin da ake so na masu buƙata ta musamman, to ku fara da masu buƙata ta musamman, za ku ga nasara da kuma rayuwa ta ci gaba. An gode.
Okay, now let's move to a guy. Let's have you.
The other guy there.
The other guy over there, yes. Let's have him.
Please,
yes, pass the mic to him. Let's also hear his feedback. And everything that would be said, inshallah, would be attended to.
My name is Sayedi Adamu. I'm one of the people that have disability and physical. So what I learned from this is that I've never come to read this kind of, let's say, organization or something like this. So what I learned from this is that open eyes and know and see, never stand alone. And let me say, get back without knowing your members. And let me say, how can I put it?
Just put it any way you want to put it. Don't worry, we'll understand.
So, I learned that the people with a disability never stay back and say someone is going to give you. Fight for yourself and see what you can achieve, because you have the ability and some talent God gave to you. So that's what I want to, and I learned more about it. Thank you.
Please, a round of applause.
Ya ce tun da nake ban taɓa zuwa taro makamancin irin wannan ba.
Yes.
Yanzu da na zo sai na samu ƙwarin gwiwa cewa ashe mutane masu bukata ta musamman za su iya yin rayuwa da gudan kansu. Kuma na ga cewa masu bukata ta musamman ba su taɓa cewa a ba su wani abu ba. Yanzu idan da a ce za su tsaya da kafafunsu, to su ma za su tallafa ma wa'insu. Wannan shine abin da ya koya a zaman da aka yi a yanzu.
Okay, that was what he learned. So let's move to the other side. Your hands for a feedback. Okay, no, let's take a lady. Let's take a lady first. A lady, and then we get to the guy.
My name is Binta Abdullahi Usman. I want to talk to you too. Our disabilities is not in our body only. It's only in our body. It's not in our mind. Our mind is not disability. We cannot do anything. I learned in this program means we can do anything. We can achieve anything if you give us the opportunities. You see what happened about us.
Ta ce wai ai bukata ta musamman da muke da ita a jikinmu kawai ake iya gani, amma zuciyarmu da ƙarfinta da ƙwarinta ba ma ganin matsala ta bukata ta musamman a cikinta. Idan aka ba mu dama, to za ku ga abin mamaki, kuma na tabbatar da cewa sai kun yaba da irin ƙwazonmu da irin abin da za mu samar. Muna miki godiya. Sunanki kika ce? Tace sunanta Binta Abdullahi Usman.
Binta, thank you.
Yes,
I love what
Binta,
she said.
Yes.
She said it is not
It
by
is not
the physical
in
barrier,
their mind.
but it is
they
in
are
the
very
mind.
strong
in the mind.
They have strong mind.
Absolutely. I
This
love that.
disability you are seeing,
Yes.
it is only in their body.
It's just in the body, but not in the mind.
Yes, yes.
Amazing. So let's have let's have him.
Okay. My name is Abdullahi Muhammad. In Nigeria, we have so many things, so many children around the children with disability. So, how can we get us to this dangerous life? And not all ambition and trying to call all seeking needs, trying to do their search. Density and laziness, as always. Anything that will be can I do in the night. Thank you very much.
Ya ce a nan Najeriya ƙwarin gwiwan da masu bukata ta musamman suke da shi shine lallai su tsaya su kuma jajirce su tabbatar wa kansu kirki da adalcin sun yi komai ba tare da an samu wata matsala ba, kar su nuna cewa su masu bukata ta musamman ne. Wannan shine saƙonka. Allah ubangiji ya bada lada. Kace menene sunanka?
What's your name?
It's Abdullahi Nuhu.
Okay, sunansa Abdullahi Nuhu.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So let's go to the ladies. Is there any lady that wants to, say something? Feedback? Is there anybody? Okay, let's move to the other side. Is there any other person? Babu? Okay, him. So that should be the last person for today.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. A matsayina na SA Disable na Kumbotso, yau kuma malamin education, civic education a Gamman Girls Secondary School Sheka. Alhamdulillah ina ƙara gode wa Allah da disable suka dage suke karatu na gaske. Za ka ji wani yana da diploma, NC, degree, etc. kamar ni da nake bayani. Wallahi yanzu digirin ya mun kaɗan. Kowa idan ya zo NCE sai na bankara na tafi sa'adar tirimi, daga sa'adar tirimi yanzu na gama na yi digiri, ina aiki a nan Gaman Girls Secondary School Sheka. Don girman Allah mai bukata ta musamman ba mai bukata ta musamman sai rago wanda ba zai iya ba. Mu gwamnatin Kano a shirye ke da neman ta nemi ire-irenmu akan barace-barace akan titi. Mu dinga rike mutum muna mai da shi garin su dan ba 'yan Kano ba ne, ba almajiri wanda yake shan sholi ko kwaya dan Kano. Babu, baki ne, foreigners ne. Don Allah ku je ku saman a sa'adatu ina lecture a zaune. Ni ne idan ka zo Sheka in ka ce director ni ne one in town and the one secondly no ever no exit.
Please a round of applause.
Abun da Jobberman suka mana sun kara mana wani abu da aka cewa ban so na sa turanci a gidan ba. Guiding and counseling sun kara awareness ɗinmu, sun kara fito da martabarmu da darajarmu fili. Mu ma mutane ne. Dan Allah dan Annabi ina ba mu shawara mu san tsiya madaurin kiɗa. Kowace gwamnati in ta san darajar in ta ga daure muke dole ta yi tafiya da mu. Don a yau kai ne gwamna, a yau kai ne disable, ba kafa ba ido. Allah shine yarzukun nasu bin nasu kuma shine fa'alin lamarit. Ba abun da zamu ga Abubakar mai gida mai kungiyar Jobberman da sauransu. Sai da Allah ya saka da gidan aljanna da suka sako mu a cikin wannan program din. Wallahi yanzu aka fara.
To barka da kokari, an gode maka.
Thank you very much. All right, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am very certain that we are done with all the feedbacks, and inshallah, very soon we are going to be finishing. Okay, we have one person with the question or a feedback.
I think it is working. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and good afternoon to us all. I will start with a little protocol. Good afternoon, our director, Dr. Binta. My name is Hamza Isa Bafa. I am a program officer, Kano Educational Foundation for the Disabled. I really understand a lot from our participants' faces that they believe and feel deeply that education is the key to every success. With education, you can be employed. With education, you can be a businessman or woman. But if you don't have an education, there will be a lot of gaps that are hardly to be filled. For example, let me cite an example with me. Nevertheless, I don't want to cite an example with me always. But for the sake of our participants that are here, I I'm a person with physical impaired since when I was 3 years old. But my parents tried their best to make sure that I acquired every possible education. From primary to university, I passed all those struggles as every person with disability faces that. But when I have a good mentors and coaches around me, I got a lot. I'm now, look at me, I'm a person with physical disability. I'm a program officer of Kano. And the Kanawa employed me to work with them based on my capacity. I don't look my disability to say that I cannot make it. Digitally, I should be innovative. So, every person with disability, if he or she believes that she can make it, we can make it even better than those without disabilities. Because we have special talent, we have special brains that if you work it properly, a result will be seen clearly. If fortunately, we are elected as House of Reps, senators, or even the governors, we can change the world entirely. Because we are kind of people with pure hearts, with pure minds. Whatever we say, we are going to do it. People with disability are always saying it from the depth of their heart. We are ready to do it. When we say yes, we mean yes, not no in us. So please, I'm advising my friends, people with disabilities, to forget about the financial crisis we are facing in Nigeria, to make sure that you attend school. Because with education, you can have an ease. Please and please, I'm advising us to focus on our education, please and please. Thank you so much.
Please, a round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. We love all those feedbacks that we've listened to today. And there's one thing I want you to go home with is you are empowered to achieve even more than your expectation. This is just the beginning to your greatness. Your greatness is not by your physical, physical being. It is by the mind. That's one thing I want you to go home with this afternoon. So without no further ado, I would like to welcome Ngozi Chukwu from the gender. Ngozi Chukwu, she's actually part of the Jobberman team, and she's going to be coming for the closing remark. But before she comes up, please. Now, the food is going to be going round. Yes, there's refreshment for everyone. Who is excited about it? There's refreshment for everybody seated here. But our first priority are actually those who, has the tag on their wrist. So if you are having a tag, just know that you will be going home with a refreshment. So those ones are our first priority, and they will not move to the rest. Please, a round of applause for Ngozi Chukwu once again. A round of applause once again.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, so since we are actually getting to the last segment for today, can we give him the opportunity to say something? Please, in less than a minute, just make it brief as possible.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdulrazak Adozango. I'm currently the chairman Kano Initiatives for People with Special Needs. Also a teacher, teaching computer and digital literacy, and also a businessman. And let me not continue. Anyway, I want to appreciate this very great gathering from Jobberman, and in fact, it is one of its kind in Kano. We, persons living with special needs in Kano, are very appreciating. We appreciate your effort, time, resources and all that it takes, professionalism, to come here to support the employability skills of persons living with disabilities in Kano. But I want to advise, there are some other issues we need to look at. Whenever you are going to start this project, please, we should make sure that it is equitable in the sense that persons living with special needs are being looked upon based on their types of disabilities. We are very grateful for this opportunity you gave to us, but like persons with visual impairment, we have many people who want to do businesses, but we lack guidance. But thank God for this advisory committee. We hope it yields what we are supposed to get. And also we need access to loans and soft loans, because the current government is giving loans in different forms. We don't know how to access them. We hope Jobberman will be able to guide us in getting this kind of loans. And also we have other ideas of producing different kind of job opportunities for people with special needs. But we need to have access to those that will give us a kickoff grant or a support. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity, and we wish to see the Kano State office open and filled with at least 70% persons living with disability as their staffs. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Everything, all the feedbacks we've heard today, all of them, they will be attended to, inshallah. And I'm very happy that our mother is still here. She listened to all the people that have said one thing or the other. Thank you very much. Okay, before I call on Ngozi Chukwu, rather, please, I want us to know that the career advisory counseling class is still going on. It's still happening. So if you are interested, you can be part of it after this meeting, okay? Just sit down wherever you are. The refreshment is going to get to you, definitely. But we're like, the first priorities are actually those people who, who actually have the tags on their wrist. Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for Ngozi Chukwu once again.
It's fine. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ngozi Chukwuma, and I'm the Gender and Inclusivity Coordinator at Jobberman, Nigeria. Wow, this has been a very truly meaningful and impactful day today. Now, on behalf of the entire Jobberman team and our incredible partner, MasterCard Foundation, I want to thank each of you for being here. The Ministry of Women, Children, and the Disabled, our speakers, our facilitators, our guests, our support team, the volunteers, the mobilizers, and most importantly, you, the participants. Today we have seen what is possible when opportunity meets preparation and when people come together to break barriers. To our young persons with disability, we hope this space has been truly meaningful and impactful for you. And you are not just participants, you're role models, you're leaders, you're change agents, and your strength, brilliance, and resilience is what this forum was built for. And today has shown that with the right support, you are empowered to achieve more. Now, as we close, it is important that we remember that this is not just the end. This is not the end. This is the very beginning, right? And it's important that you take what you have learned, you hold on to the networks that you have formed here, and you keep moving forward with confidence. The entire Jobberman team and the MasterCard Foundation team, we are rooting solidly behind you. Thank you once again, and do enjoy the rest of your evening. We hope to see you again, most importantly, at our various job centers. Thank you, and enjoy your evening.
Ta gode muku,
Thank
sannan
you.
kuma ta ba ku dama cewa wannan taron da aka yi ba shine kadai taro na ƙarshe ba, hasali ma wannan shine na farko a cikin abin da ya shafi Jobberman. Don haka ku tabbatar da cewa duk abin da za ku yi yanzu za ku fara ma'amala da Jobberman. Jobberman is ready for you, cewa za su ba ku damammaki sosai ku koyi sana'a kuma su haɗa ku da waɗanda za ku ci gaba da harkokin sana'a ta wajen karɓar kuɗaɗen da za ku bunƙasa kasuwancinku. Ta yi muku godiya da fatan kowa zai koma gidansa lafiya.
All right, thank you. Please, a round of applause. Thank you very much. On behalf of the Jobberman team, would like to thank each and every one of you for your unraveling support, your love towards these wonderful people. Jobberman is saying thank you for being here, thank you for being present. This meeting would have not been, it would have not been what it is if you were not here. Thank you very, very much. My name is MC Fabs, and it's really a wonderful time with all of you. I had a great moment with each and every one of you. And I pray that as we go home today, God takes us back to our final destination in the name of God. Please, a round of applause for yourselves once again. So, having the DJ give us a very, very nice song that we can actually vibe to. But before then, if you are still interested in the counseling, class, you can be part of it right now. So, I advise you to just go behind, and then, they are going to attend to you. Thank you very much. International DJ, please, can we have a wonderful music that we can actually vibe to? Thank you.
For your waist, after one round, you go crazy. She no one left in my place. She said she wants for my face. She said she wants for my face. Is I got that. After round one, me I know they take it Panadol. I'ma get to bed. After round one, me I know they take it Panadol. I'ma get to bed. Free was for the man where they make you woman come twice. Come twice.
All right, thank you. Now, while waiting for your food to get to you, if you want to take pictures, you can take pictures. Go on stage, take a wonderful picture, and make sure you tag Jobberman on Instagram, on Facebook, LinkedIn. We just want to be everywhere today. So you can come and take pictures if you want to take pictures now. And I'm very certain that the food is going to get to you. Thank you. Izakui Woto, you can come now and take wonderful pictures.
My gym make you wake me up by 3. Cause it's zero balance, no go make me sleep. Even if I sleep, I know if you sleep. Mommy steady calling, make her press money. Tolani go soon resume, that's my baby says. Kele could be 21 by the end of week, and she deserve a gift. Oh, I saw my back, go to shine and show me. If you do it, it's more shake back on me. So